This is me. You could change. Okay, so I could go backwards hat or forwards hat. Oh my god, the frog hat's cute. That's so Sami, though.
Chat, what sock color should I be?
That's funny. Oh, great. Wait, a cigarette? Or the teeth, bro. Well, actually, I have to say you. What?
Well, there's like a lot of rolls and stuff.
Ah, I got a cigar, see?
Chrispy.
Yo, what up?
Hey, pals.
Man.
Dude, this is so crazy.
Really?
Well, I'm just... Oh, dang.
I was just gonna quickly say, I just got a package. Can I run down and get it?
Sure.
No.
I'll be like,
Thanks.
okay, shit. I'll be 2
No,
minutes.
yeah, you're good. Yeah. We're just setting up our guys.
thanks.
These are cards.
Who's to say, man? Who's to say? I actually don't know. I'll have a look.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, great.
Great.
Wow, I've missed this crew. What the fuck?
Yeah, I missed
There
you
they
guys.
are.
What the heck?
Oh, what the hell? I'll see you in a month, I guess.
All right.
Nah, come on.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Oh,
You
yeah.
guys ready to accuse each other of crimes?
We always do. This is
It's a
perfect.
regular Wednesday, you know what I mean?
Always.
A regular Wednesday.
I'm gonna quickly run and get my package, but then I'm gonna accuse you.
Great. Oh, she's got the
Great.
harmonica. Great.
It's out. Great.
Here we go. Whatever, man.
That's what I look like.
like. Just getting her package. I hope she has her headphones on.
Chris, you're 100% wearing the fedora.
Fuck off.
Bro, you know what's funny? It's because I am too.
Clock him. You're both wearing fedoras. No shot, bucko. Get clocked. Hold on. Let me check y'all
Wait,
out.
I could add my chat as jurors? Nah. Hold on.
Oh,
Wait, really?
Wait a second.
What's my username?
I wonder how
Chris Mel?
that works with everybody.
Maybe you all connect to your chat, and then we see what happens.
Maybe.
Is that an option? Let me see.
Just successfully authenticated.
Oh, juror mode. Wait a second. Let me.
Sure.
How do we link channel?
All right, you guys are connected. Yo, Mayor Nice. In Guilty as Sock, it's a free-for-all with your friends. The prosecutor throws wild accusations, and with your evidence cards, you either defend yourself or roast the accused. The judge just trying and probably failing to keep things under control. Order. Sammy, you want to go
It's just
bailiff
open.
and be like my right-hand man for this one?
Yeah, what are
Bailiff?
what are the essentials that
What
we
is
need?
this?
Wait, witness. I could be the witness.
Oh, the witness is funny.
All right,
Wait.
Sammy Hanks, your girl, was the witness coming to the stand, please?
You!
Wait, how do you do settings in here? Is there a setting? Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Wait, let's ready up and just see what happens.
Okay, wait. Oh, wait. There's Twitch jurors mode.
Yeah, I have
What?
Twitch. I have my shit connected, so I want to see if it works.
Well, I don't know how to play this. Did you see anything, or are we just going in crazy?
We just
No,
go in. We just
no
go in
idea.
blind and just see
Zero.
what happens.
Yeah, I have zero idea.
All right, let's do it. All right.
I'm
Order.
nervous. Did you just whisper, Sammy?
Oh, interesting. Wait,
Who,
can you
me?
hear during the loading
I'd
screen?
never whisper personally.
I can
I can hear you.
I heard you whisper. Did you whisper thank you?
God! She got me. Hey,
That's
she
why I
got me.
put touch a dogger.
Hey, thanks, Chrispy. I appreciate it.
Oh.
All right.
Whoa!
All right, listen up here, buckos. Oh, Chrispy, why do we look the same?
Nah, you're fine. Sammy, you look good though.
All right. Hey.
You look good, babe.
Hey.
You too, baby.
Listen.
Sorry.
Order.
Sorry.
Let's see here. Oh, wait, what is this? Allow a lawyer to present evidence, deliver your verdict. bring the witness to the stand or send them back to their seat. Interesting. Oh, I could right here, guys. Create a 60-second Twitch poll and let your chat vote with yes or no.
Oh, cool.
Oh shit.
Who's this freak next to you, Carla?
Don't worry about it, sir, judge, sir.
That's it.
Sorry.
That's the accused, Judge Chrismel.
Oh, sorry.
Sweetheart.
Oh, my
he
bad.
Can be like that, but we're fine.
Sorry.
Yes, sir, Judge Chrismel.
Of course.
Like that.
Wait, you guys.
Bro, look
wait,
at my judge. I'm going to jail.
He's smoking a cig.
Eh, who cares? What, Chrispy? Why do we have the same exact vibe?
Wait, okay, so prosecutor Chrispy, I think that Chrispy gets to pick the charge. I
Okay.
think that's what that means.
Is he
Okay.
cooking right now?
Maybe
You
he's
can make
cooking
your
right
own
now.
charge, can't you?
Or is cooking, I
Okay.
think.
Wait, Sammy, why does your outfit and vibe match your voice so hard?
What do you mean?
I don't know, it's just funny.
Thanks, man.
Hey, man.
Who's this
Wait,
guy
I can
though?
throw this to distract in the court.
What?
Ow!
Would you just throw paper at her?
Sammy!
Don't throw stuff at the guy who's handcuffed.
Bro, is Chrispy here?
Hey, Judge, get a load of this.
Hey, enough! Throw these
No.
balls to distract the others. Oh wait, hold on.
Write down info or nonsense.
Guys, I was making the
notepad.
charges, okay?
Oh.
Oh,
Great!
great!
I had to make the charge.
Wait, what the hell?
Wait,
I
read
made
that
the
out. Read that out
charges.
for the class.
Okay, Ben Dover is getting accused of price gouging Pokemon cards to 300% over MSRP.
Great.
Great.
Ben!
All right, now.
Great.
How did you do this? I'm taking you down.
Picture is so stupid. The picture on that.
Okay, how do I bring a witness to the stand? Hold on.
Okay, what do
Okay,
we
we'll
do?
wait.
Hold. Okay, bring in a witness to the stand. Okay, thank you, Sammy.
Okay, hello. I am the gardener.
No, you're
Would
not.
anybody like to ask? Wait, since I am
Sure,
Oh yeah, wait, yeah,
Sure.
that's the gardener, guys. That's the gardener. Please
No, you're not, you know?
do we can hear from the prosecutor first. Please.
All right. All right, Gardner. Wait, what do I do? What do I do with this deck?
Order.
Hold, Judge. I'm looking at my evidence. All right.
Once I know all the things, guys, it's over for you guys. I don't know what we're doing.
I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing.
It's okay, we're just learning. We're just learning. Chris, I think
There
you
is a-
have to prompt somebody to do something. I
Yeah.
think the button's in front of you.
Sure. Okay, so I can deliver a verdict, and I could call a witness to the stand or get you. No, you guys have to do stuff. This is court.
No, I know,
So do
but
you
I
guys
think we
have
have to
buttons
be.
or something?
We have
I have
like,
a folder, but I can't
evidence.
click. I can't send anything. I can touch
Yeah.
something, but I can't send a card.
Yeah, won't let me
Hmm.
send anything either. I think Chris needs
Yeah.
to
Interesting.
like start something.
Wait, okay, so recall me from the stand.
Oh wait, I
maybe.
see something here. Hold on, please, guys. Hold on.
Okay.
We have
yes, sir.
There we
Okay,
go.
sure. Okay, wait. I have
No,
a
Ben
screen.
Dover is the accused guy.
I have a screen of cards here, guys.
All right.
So, that's right. Let me see your cards.
We can pick a card now.
Yeah, let me see your cards.
Okay.
Let's see those cards. Ben, you're going down. Can't
What
believe
evidence
that.
do we
Pick a
have?
card. Is it like a different button? Because like I click
Press
it and nothing
tab.
happens.
Tab even.
I'm just up here, judge.
Yeah, Gardner, you're doing
Waiting.
great.
It
You're
won't
doing a
let
great
us
job.
so
use
much.
anything. I don't know when we're supposed to.
I can't click anything.
Maybe I
Am I
smack one of
supposed to click
these and it gives
something?
you one. Let me smack this.
What'd
What'd that do?
Oh,
right,
green.
this way, this
You have
way,
the
this
green
way, this way.
light. Yeah.
This way.
Oh, there we are.
Right.
Sure, I was whacking
Whoa.
stuff. Okay.
Okay.
So they had a Okay, the last they had a dusty landline phone call in 2005. Now, what does that mean?
So it means, thank you, Judge. It means that, yes, my dear Ben is being accused, but they haven't even spoken since 2005. And for me, it's like, how can you accuse if you haven't been in contact? Do you know what I mean? So
It's interesting because Pokemon did have was kind of on its way out in 2005. Chrispy, the prosecutor, do you have anything to say about that?
Well, you see, the prosecution states that the Rusty phone was actually, or the Dusty phone was actually a phone that connected directly to the distributors, the legal distributors in the Pokemon card industry. Now, he hasn't picked it up since 2005, meaning that he has begun illicit means to get Pokemon cards and then gouge them at over 300%. So he has not, in fact, legally or within moral reasons.
Okay, now how does we got a party hat. Okay, so what does this mean?
I just wanted to make things more fun. I think what Chrispy is saying, while is fair, is a load of horse shit, sir.
Okay, and then so why is the witness on the stand, guys? No one's talking to the gardener.
Oh, we can talk if you want. Oh,
Do you have a witness
What does that
button,
mean?
anybody? How can I help?
I'm presenting the invitation card that Ben gave to our witness gardener here to a black site Pokemon trade deal. Would you like to tell us more about that, witness?
Oh yeah, witness, please to the stand. Gardener. Your name is the
Hi.
gardener.
Hi, I'm the gardener. I worked for Bendover for 25 years. Really happy to be here.
Please no laughing in the court.
Concerning the invitation card, I was not involved whatsoever with going through Bendover's mail, so I cannot help even a little bit about that one.
Hey, can we not throw
sorry.
really, really awesomely made paper airplanes in court?
that's what I said.
So
that's what I
sorry.
said, Judge.
All right, enough's
Sorry,
enough.
sorry,
Let's hear another piece of evidence from the prosecution before we switch over to the defense.
Yes. I look good.
I can't. It's not like me.
You
I
can't?
think you have to do
No,
something.
because it's
Sir,
no. You have to. Chris has to hit a button. You see?
I'll hit it.
okay,
I'll smack
you
it
see the
again.
little alarms
Go again, sir.
On the desk. Yup. There you
Perfect.
go. There you go. Green light means it's your turn.
All right, I'd like to present to the court a piece of worn out duct tape. This was duct tape that was used to package up the Pokemon cards that was sent to the office where he sold them for 300%. And it is very, very good evidence.
Now, would you mind tossing that over here? I want to look at that real quick, that duct tape real quick. Perfect.
Sure, let me just get it right on
funny
that.
how
Course.
there's nothing to give because there's no duct tape.
Okay, and I have a question. I have a question
paper.
actually for the. Excuse me. I have a question for the gardener. Is this the brand of duct tape that you saw Bendover using from time to time?
Yes, it was.
Okay,
I
it is,
recognize that
and-
duct tape anywhere.
Because did you ever use this duct tape when you were working? Guys, can we enough's enough, please? This isn't classroom. We're
sorry,
talking
sorry,
about a serious
sorry.
thing here. Did you ever use this duct
Great
tape
judge,
when?
Smell? No, go ahead, Judge. Go ahead.
Did you ever use this duct tape when maybe perhaps
Yes, listen, one time, because I'm sworn in and I have to tell the truth and nothing but the truth, one time I did break one of Ben's shovels on accident, and I used that exact duct tape to put it back together. Interestingly enough, he never noticed, though.
Okay, now does the defense have anything to say about this?
Interesting.
I do, because I find it funny that there is literally no physical proof about it being the same piece of duct tape. Everyone has tape in their house. It's like saying, well, I use that same gasp of air. You know what I mean? We all have tape. And while, yes, Miss Gardner over here fixed their shovel with tape, I mean, how do you even sell a card with tape? Someone would know before purchasing. So I think this is a reach, Judge Chrismel.
Order.
Thank you.
I don't think
And
he was
hearsay.
saying that he was selling cards with tape. I think he was using the duct tape in his warehouse where they were.
It was evidence.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a warehouse evidence.
However-
I
It has
don't
fingerprints
understand
all
how
over it.
price gouging and tape is.
Well, you know what?
doesn't-
Maybe we'll have to
you
see
know.
some more evidence from the defense, please, if you could
Thank
prove
you so
that.
much.
Of
Thank
course.
you so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Why don't we let the witness take a seat for a minute?
You
Okay,
don't
so
want
can you
me up
expl-
here, prosecutor?
Can you explain this? Well, no. The witness is gonna stay there for one more second, and then we're gonna. What do you have to
Okay,
say?
yeah, witness, you just
Thank you,
relax.
Judge. Yes, Judge. Ow.
Yes, sir.
Ow.
What was
Excuse
your?
me, Judge? The prosecutor is hitting me with stuff.
Hey, prosecutor, stop. Can you explain to me what that evidence is that you had? And I actually prefer Your Honor.
Yes, Your
All
Honor.
right, Your Honor. All good. So basically, within the warehouse of Mr. Bendover's, sorry, Your Honor. There was a little ghost incident. All right, there was some paranormal activity, and
Overruled.
during that time.
Oop.
Sir,
I'm
Judge,
just kidding.
what are you
I'm just kidding.
overruling?
Keep going.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Oh, what are you writing over there? What are you writing over there?
Yes, Your Honor.
Hey.
Do we get to see the notes after this? Because that'd be funny as hell.
All right. Anyways,
Hey,
continue,
Carla, hey,
please.
Carla.
What? How'd you do that? How'd you do that? Tell
Bro
me.
fell asleep!
Wake up!
The numbers.
Quick,
the
please,
numbers.
is serious.
Sorry. The evidence was just so strikingly boring that I couldn't stay awake.
Enough's
Well, I
enough.
kind of got interrupted. I got interrupted. but- no.
Oh, this is so boring. What?
Great.
Anyway.
Wow,
Anyway,
wow,
I
wow.
just-
Yeah.
Your Honor, can I please say something?
Objection!
Your Honor, please. Your Honor, please.
Oh my God! Get on! Get on with it. This fucking sucks. What'd you say? Hey,
Excuse me.
hey! Wake
I
up!
just fell asleep.
Wake up, please, witness.
I would like to say to the court that I was trying to talk, but Your Honor interrupted me. So
Okay,
it's not my
sorry.
fault.
Overruled. Sustained.
That's hearsay, sir.
All right. You know what? What other evidence do you have, please, for the court before we make a final decision here?
I have a receipt and I have shipping orders, and the prices are perfect and within reason.
Pull it out
sir.
right now. I can see. So I can see it on your card. Thank you.
All right.
So I
Sure.
think of your evidence.
He's
Stop.
being foul in the court, Your Honor.
Okay, so this is just a business card, Carla. This is not anything. It's just a business card. Please wake
Actually, I'd
up.
like to point out that that business card does lead to have the name of the subsidiary that he used to sell the cards at 300% over. So the
And do we have a name for that?
That's not true.
It is the Gouge Lot
Oh, Sammy.
Cards Company.
Oh, okay. And why is the gardener still up on the witness stand?
I have some evidence to present. If you would give me the button.
I will. Can we all Can we all be serious, guys? Thank you.
All right. Interesting enough, I have a secret meeting, a transcript of a secret meeting that took place between Bendover and the gardener, discussing how they would sell cards.
This
For
will be
over
good. Go
An
on.
MSRP.
accusation against the witness!
I
What
know
do you
this is
have
not
to
true
say
because
for
Ben doesn't
yourself,
leave his
Gardener?
apartment.
Hey, please no
Doesn't leave
laughing.
his
This is a
house.
serious court.
Sorry, 1 second.
Okay. Does the witness have anything to say about this accusation?
Yeah, I would like to say to that, there's no evidence that this took place. Do you have a photo, Prosecutor Chrispy, or perhaps any kind of security footage that shows me and Ben out and about in the park?
Well, I would like to call the nosy janitor to the stand to to come to the stand because they have some information.
Well, how do I do that?
Interesting.
I am
I
down.
have no idea.
How do I
Don't
let that
know.
happen?
Maybe you dismiss me and then call me back. Oh, Wait, you hurt me.
I just hit you on the head.
Bro, you hit me on the head.
That's my bad. How do I? Hold on. Breaking news. We got this, guys. Wait, Chrispy, call him again. Accept. Yes.
I think you have to dismiss me first because I'm up here.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
There's no like dismiss the witness. Nobody has that.
I don't have that. I can do
My
this.
turn.
I can do this.
I can do.
I do have
can
something
do
to say, though,
this.
Your Honor.
Well, I don't know what your stuff looks like, so I don't know what to tell you to press. I'm clueless.
The buttons. So the buttons are it's either getting evidence or then it gets to. Oh wait, bring the called witness to the stand or send them back to their seat.
Well, there you go. That's the one.
Yeah,
Send me
but
back
it
to my
says
seat.
that. But where? But where? Stun the player. Wait, where was it? It popped up for a second.
Imagine this is a real court, but we're cooked.
This
Hey!
would be
These-
so
these are my
funny.
lawyers.
This is a real court. What do you mean?
Can I say something then if we can't move on?
Sure, Attorney Carla.
Thank you.
There you go. You did it. You did it.
Oop.
Oh, there you go. Oh,
Oh no, you
Oh.
reset me.
Wait, come back.
There you are.
there
There
we
you are.
go.
There you are.
Oh, you're the no. Oh, now you're the
Hello.
noisy person. Nice.
nice. I need the
Ooh.
the evidence
Hello.
thing back again.
Okay, sure. Anything else, guys?
Can I have
Jesus
some evidence
Christ, I'm
too?
sorry. I'm trying my best out here. I'm just the judge. Please give us.
All right, I'd like to present to the jury the access badge that was used by Ben Dover and was given to the janitor. The janitor has come to the stand to testify against the gardener and the Ben in order to prove that they were meeting in secret, but the janitor did not want to be involved.
Hearsay.
Of course.
Okay, so what do you have to say?
Well,
I
somebody
just
has
said
to
that
ask
it
me
has
a
no
question.
relation.
Oh,
Oh.
the note taking.
Well, what? Sorry. Well, what relationship did you have with Ben Dover?
Wild question, by the
Are
way.
you talking to me?
That's a fair question. I'm talking to you, Ben.
I don't know him.
But you work for him?
Me? Oh yeah.
Yeah, you. Okay. So this access card that the prosecutor is slanging as evidence.
Mhm.
What did you use that card
Slanging.
for?
We used it to, enter the front door.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's a basic access card, and it shouldn't be
Yeah, basic
means
access card.
for evidence. Yeah, that's what I thought. The janitor needs to access the cleaning supplies, and
Now, does
That's fine.
does Twitch chat? I mean, does the jury feel like this this access card is enough evidence to make this guy guilty? Yes or no? I want to get a quick vote in here for 60 seconds, guys, if that's okay.
Go ahead and get that vote in.
Does
Good,
the
get that.
Guys, not
card
guilty.
feel
I'll
sus
tell you why.
or no?
Number one.
Yes, guys, if it's
Number
sus,
two.
no,
And I'll
if it's
tell you why
not.
he is
Thank you,
guilty.
guys.
There
Exclamation
we
point
go,
yes or
there we
exclamation point no.
Does the
It's
card
helpful
feel
for the
sus?
jury in the court. And remember, we have
Oh yeah, it's coming in.
defense
The
attorney
votes are
Carla
coming in.
and prosecutor Chrispy over here. And now we have Hankster Girl, the gardener, and the noisy janitor.
Of
Wait, the
course,
fact that you have to play two roles because we have four people's funny.
No, the witness is one role.
Oh,
It's
you're
always-
right.
You always get two. As
Oh,
a witness. You always get two. Also, I think you can call breaking news at some point because we have a separate tab, and that might give us like more.
There's nothing
evidence
in
or
the breaking
something.
news tab for me personally.
You don't have a button on your desk. Or
Let me
anything
see.
Like that? Check the desk. Wow, Twitch is really split.
Oh my God,
They're having trouble figuring
this is
out.
a hung jury, guys.
Dang,
a
man!
word.
I didn't realize they were.
That's,
Oh,
that's a way to say it.
Real thing. not the first message being thanks. Let's see here. All right, so It looks like the jury is a little mixed on this situation over here. Now, 1 second, guys. We got a quick nap in, and then does anyone else have any other evidence?
I do. Yes. Can I send some, please?
Please, let's look at that real quick. Oh,
Thank
hold
you.
on. The gardener's back.
Oh, the gardener's back. Okay.
Wait, you know what's interesting? That the gardener and the noisy janitor have two different voices that are very distinct. So, welcome back, gardener.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right. So here's the issue, and there's been a big misunderstanding. Now, prior to the prices going up on the website, our client Ben Dover had some enemies, right? And there was a prison breakout. His warehouse was broken into, and they gouged the prices. And the evidence within the data of the website suggests the editing happened during the breakout. Ben wasn't at the warehouse at that time, sir.
And is this true, gardener?
Why is the gardener related?
I focus on the plants.
So you don't know.
I just do the
Okay,
garden.
prosecution, what do you want to say to that?
Would know.
I do have some counter evidence to produce.
In response to the prison breakout?
I do, yes.
All right, please, let's see it on the table.
All right. Here you see a GPS leading to nowhere. This was a GPS taking off Ben Dover's partner in crime, who he actually led and got out of prison. This GPS was used. The nowhere point is their meeting point where they distributed and exchanged goods. In fact, Ben was part of the plot, not a victim.
Excuse me, sir.
Please.
Stop flipping me off. One
That's
second.
right.
So I
It
hear
stinks.
that, and
Stop,
I can
guys,
see how
it
that would
smells.
look that way. However, Ben does not have location services on their phone and/or car, so he is being set up.
And can you back that up at all?
Yes, we can. I have his phone right here. You can check it.
Let me look at
And
that
I
real
have
quick.
data. I have information that.
I just do the
Your
evidence.
Honor, there is no more
one
evidence
moment.
being
No, one
presented.
moment.
They've
One
used all their
moment.
evidence.
Wait, hold the phone. My point is if you shall need, I did contact Verizon, and I do have the details. Of,
Well, that's.
Your
It
Honor,
looks
I
like
would
there's no
like
evidence
to-
left, so we have to, unfortunately, figure this out. Any final
That is fine,
statements
Judge.
from
Yes, Judge.
perhaps the gardener or the prosecution?
I just really like plants. Sad that Ben might be gone, because then I can't garden.
I think it'd be a good day to put Ben in a place he deserves, and that's behind bars for just the horrible concept of trying to sell kids. Kids, may I remind you,
Well,
kids
Can I?
Pokemon cards for 300%.
Well, let me just
I'm
add.
sick
Here's
of
my
it.
closing
Absolutely
statement.
sick of it.
No, here's my closing statement. Now,
Okay,
while-
good. And let's hear you, attorney.
My closing statement is, while that is very untrue, Ben wouldn't do that. It is up to the parents to monitor what the kids are buying, and you have free will to not buy the price gouged cards. You don't have to buy it. That's up to you to buy it. You can clearly tell it is marked up, and you wouldn't buy it, so that's not Ben's fault, even if he did gouge the prices, which he didn't. Thank you.
All right. Well, those are some great final statements. Does the noisy janitor who has a different voice want to say anything before we go? Let's go see if they're here. 1 second. Noisy janitor, let's bring them back in here. Oh,
Oh,
there they are.
Huh?
There's my Pookie.
Huh?
Noisy janitor, anything you want to say?
Yeah, I don't know if it was him, to be honest.
All right. We're going to ask the jury.
That's
Is
good. Not
Ben
clear and concise.
Dover guilty of being a piece
Also,
of
the
shit?
prosecutor
guys.
is
He did-
farting
he
nonstop.
deserves to go to jail.
Oh, this is boring.
nonsense.
All right.
He deserves it.
So
Ooh,
the
Ben
jury
Dover
got
being
60
shocked.
seconds. Is Ben Dover guilty of being a piece of shit? Can we get a guilty or a not guilty in the chat here, or a yes or no,
Not
actually?
Guilty, not guilty. If you don't like the prices of cards on a website, you should not buy them. However, Ben did not do that. He's a good guy. He has 5 kids of his own.
Of course. All right, we're gonna see here.
Thank you.
Final statements were great. Thank you guys both for coming in today. I know it's been busy out here in this world that we're in, and I hope you guys make it home
Can I
safe.
go back to work?
Yeah,
Thank
please.
you.
Thank you so much.
No, your trial's up next.
Hey. Oh, great.
Imagine.
All right, it's
Yay.
looking like
Co-conspirator.
by the power invested in me in the order of the court in the state of Williamsburg, Wisconsin, you're gonna be going to jail. You're a piece of shit.
That's crazy.
Wow!
Let's go.
Wow, we did it.
I wrote
Man.
182 characters.
All right,
I wish you could read.
Wow.
all right. Everyone click on their. Everyone click on their. Okay. Wait, me versus Sammy.
Okay.
Sure.
All right.
Oh, this is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a good one.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Excuse
All right,
me.
here we go.
Here,
Get me in here.
Put me in.
here we go. Let us in.
Okay.
Okay. So does the poll question go to channel or does it go to my channel? We're gonna test it.
Did it pop up for everyone else or just
Chat.
me?
Or other chats test it.
Oh, I think it worked.
And
No, it's-
everybody's chat.
It should be everyone. No, we can hear you.
Oh,
Sam.
it's mine.
Oh.
Or at least mine worked.
I'm just testing it to see if everyone's.
Yeah, no,
or
I
is
think it's working for everybody.
It looks like it is.
Yeah, I think it's good.
You do have to type in exclamation point yes or no for everything, though.
Yeah.
Just for all the chats. Okay, I'm looking. How do I call witnesses?
We need the prosecutor first, I think. Does it
He's
work?
cooking,
on the
probably.
witness?
I'm just trying to get like all my buttons down before. Yeah, he's got to make like
Real.
the thing.
Oh.
Ow.
I love the paper airplanes. Man, shouldn't have had that Chipotle before this arraignment.
Oh wait, chat. I can talk to you guys or no? Can you guys hear me? Oh, I'm muted right now. Oh, that's sick. Okay. What are we doing for this?
Order!
What are we doing for this?
Order!
Oh.
Oh wait,
look
look at all the spectators up there.
Order in the court! By your gracious honor, Chrispy Gameplay, I'm here to tell y'all that we got some court to do. So, Prosecutor Chris Mel, state your case.
How's it going? Thank you guys for having me. So we're here talking about the disgusting nature of Funt Kirtland over there, who is with the attorney defense over there, who is being accused of stealing Diet Coke by the droves from hospitals all around the county.
Funt
A
Kirtland.
bold
All right.
accusation,
Now-
may I say.
A bold accusation, I must say, and a horrible one at that. Now, let's get right to it. Prosecutor Chris Mel, I want you to present your first piece of evidence.
Of course. I would love to do that. Actually. So, as you can see right here, hit it again, sir. Perfect.
There we go.
So as you can see right here as my first piece of evidence. So a size 47 sock. You think, okay, who's this for? Bigfoot, James and the Giant Peach.
Oh.
What are we talking about? Guess what?
Hmm.
Funt over there, right there. You know what he was up to? He was stashing all the Diet Coke from every hospital along the county road in his giant sock. No one's a size 47, but someone like Funt, look at that guy. He's stealing every Diet Coke he sees. And honestly, it's despicable. Nurses need that to stay awake in their long 12-hour shifts, especially for their patients who rely on them. And this dunt is out here stealing?
Very
may I
interesting.
rebuttal?
Very,
May I rebuttal,
very
Your
interesting.
Honor?
Absolutely, Attorney Hankster Girl. I will give you your chance in just a second. Now, Prosecutor Chris Mel, would you like to call any witness to the stand?
Actually, yes, I would. And sorry, I did say dunt. I meant Funt. I forgot his name because
he doesn't even know who's accusing, Your Honor.
That's
Something
because
to
he
think
is
about.
so despicable.
Something to think about.
His name irks me. Let me see who. Could we maybe get Santa Claus on the stage? Actually,
Oh, we absolutely can. How do I do that?
please just do a little scroll and then another scroll and then there it is. You'll
Aha.
see it. It's the blue button when for the witness when it pops up. Hit the blue. There they are.
There we go.
All right. Hi, Santa.
All right, Santa Claus.
Hey, Santa.
You've been called to the stand by Prosecutor
Yep.
Chris Mel to answer
Yes.
some questions, and then we'll get to the first piece of evidence and defense from Attorney Hankster Girl.
So Santa Claus. First
Yes,
off, good to
sir.
see you. I know it's the off season, but you've done a lot of advertising and work with Coke, correct?
That's true, yeah. Oh, ho, ho, yeah.
And one of the biggest things about you and all your little guys out there is you love to give, right? You're a giver.
Oh, I'm a giver, Chapel Road. Oh.
So how do you feel that your Diet Coke that you've been sending to all these hospitals around the tri-state area has been getting scooped and taken from people who could really use it, essential workers out there, by some guy named Funt Kirtland?
Well, I don't feel good about it, but I only deliver full-strength Coke.
Exactly. And how would you feel if children who perhaps, are having a tummy ache or having a rough day, or maybe are in the hospital for, terrible reasons, and maybe they wanted a sip of a Diet Coke, only to find that there was none, maybe a Mr. Pibb at best?
Well, I'm just surprised by that because I didn't know Diet Coke was supplied in hospitals.
I mean, when you're in America, anything's possible.
Haven't
Am
seen
I right,
any proof
Judge?
of that either, Your Honor.
Absolutely, absolutely.
No further questions from me?
All right. Now, defense, here is your chance to present some. Oh, wait. Sorry.
Oh, I'm back. Santa Claus is back.
That's right. I'll wait my turn.
How do I? This is
That's right.
confusing.
That's okay, Your Honor. I'll wait my turn.
How do I?
Oh, I'm back. Again.
Wait, where's the evidence thing? I don't know.
There it is. Hit it again. Hit it again, sir. Nope.
I'm
Hit-
gone. I'm back.
Switch it one more time, sir. And no, one more time, sir. There it is.
There it is. Okay, there
Yeah.
we go.
Hi.
That's a little
thank you
confusing.
so
All right,
much.
defense.
All right, I am defending Mr. Kirtland right here. So first things first, I just wanted to add a little rebuttal to what the accusation of size 47 sock was earlier. Mr. Melberger over there claimed that Mr. Kirtland actually wouldn't wear a size 47. However, Mr. Kirtland actually has giant feet. Many can attest to this.
Is there
Some
proof
would
of
even
this?
Call him. Excuse me, didn't interrupt you in the middle of yours, Mr. Melberger. So
Sorry,
I'd like silence
sustained.
over there.
Ow!
You're stunned, prosecutor.
So I would like to say that he actually does have quite big feet, and he does wear a size 47 sock, and you can even test it right now if you wanted to. Mr. Kirtland would be
Actually,
available
could I
for
say
that.
something? I have something to say. Oh,
Santa,
the
you
witness
may
do that?
present.
Can the witness do that?
Allowed.
just give me a
Allowed.
second.
It is allowed.
Give me a second. I just wanted to say.
Order in the court.
Oh,
Order in the
can
court.
I-
Order in the
oh,
court.
Okay.
Santa, you may present your statement.
Thank you, Judge. Hey! Oh. So, in the summer of 2007, I sent this bold motherfucker some big ass shoes. So I think he has big ass feet.
Hey, that's such a good point. That's such a good point. Thank you so much, Santa.
What a great point.
All
Thank you
right,
so
so
much, Santa.
Irrelevant.
Also,
Irrelevant.
I would like. Hold on. I would like to present some defense as well, really fast. Let me just grab this really quick. Let me just grab this really quick. Okay. So I would like to present Mr. Kirtland's diary, in which he writes, as you can see, that he is an upstanding citizen. And an appreciator of Diet Coke. So why would an appreciator of Diet Coke feel the need to steal it from hospitals? You know what I mean? Like, it's not adding up. It's simply not adding up. And Mr. Kirtland agrees.
Can I say something, Judge?
I will close my defense for now, Your Honor.
Can I say something, Judge, sir?
Absolutely. You may present your rebuttal.
Okay, so as Miss Hankster Girl has stated, Funt, Mr. Kirtland over here, seems to have a diary. I don't know anyone who has a diary that writes that they're upstanding citizens to themselves. I'm all about self-care and self-reflection.
Somebody with really low self-esteem, Your Honor.
Oh, of course.
Amen to that.
So there's one thing about liking Diet Coke and appreciating it, and there's also one thing about being an addict. And I feel like this guy is addicted to Diet Coke, sir. I feel like he'll do whatever he can, do whatever it takes to get his hands on even just one can. And I do think, I mean, you heard about it on the news the other day. Can I present this evidence, sir?
Your
There
Honor,
you
I
go,
do
sir. You may
declare-
present your next evidence.
So you know how there is a coffee shortage, right?
Santa,
And
sit down.
Fun has been trying to get his caffeine fix forever, and there's no coffee anymore. So what does he turn to? While still trying to watch his figure a little bit, Diet Coke. I rest my case.
Order. Would you like to rebuttal, attorney?
I would,
Hankster
Your
Girl?
Honor. I would, actually.
All right. You may present your next piece of evidence. Oh,
I'm
and
back.
That's right, I wait for
Santa's
Santa.
also
That's okay.
back.
I do declare,
All right.
Your Honor.
Well, I would like to say that I don't think there's correlation between the coffee industry and the soda industry. I think it's a little
Overruled.
bold. I think it's you can't
Denied.
overrule. You're the prosecutor.
Sustained.
I mean,
Denied.
Denied. So and also, if anybody had known Mr. Kirtland personally, you would know that he actually is allergic to coffee. So he would have never even drank that in the first
Objection.
place.
Unrelated.
Oh, declare.
Unrelated. He has a coffee allergy. Incredibly related.
Overruled. Continue.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I would like to submit this as well. Mr. Kirtland actually had an absurd situation that happened a few years ago, where all of his Twitter DMs were leaked. So they're public record at this point. They actually went viral, some would say. So you can look for yourself. And in those DMs, I would like to present to the court that he was talking about how he actually was a hospital appreciator. He volunteered very many hours, and he was telling many women about how he loved to volunteer. It was somewhat of a flirtation device, some could say. He was kind of using it as an in. Maybe a bad guy for that, low key. But anyway, regardless, that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about how Mr. Kirtland in the leaked DMs said that he volunteered at the local children's hospital. Now, riddle me this. Why would somebody who was an appreciator of Diet Coke, as we learned earlier, and somebody who spent his time volunteering at the local hospital, why would he steal?
Can I bring a witness to the stand, please? And another bit of evidence.
You may absolutely bring a witness to the stand. Who would you like to
I
call?
would like to talk to Funt's spouse.
Wow!
All right,
Perfect.
bring him in.
And also, please let me show you this right here.
Present
This
your
right
evidence,
here,
prosecutor.
ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you're looking at the spouse and Funt shared notebook, where they have clearly planned out and logged every single case of Diet Coke they have stolen over the last 5 years. Look at that number right there. 43,536 bottles, cans, and big liters of Diet Coke. Sir.
Bold accusation.
Now, defense, what would you like to say to that?
I would like to say that is hogwash, because if anybody knows Mr. Kirtland, they would know that Mr. Kirtland's spouse and Mr. Kirtland actually went through a very messy divorce. So I would say that the spouse actually is just trying to attack Mr. Kirtland and is giving baseless
Objection,
accusations.
unrelated. They were accomplices in this, and it's been proven right here, actually, if that's okay to say.
Because it hasn't gone to court before.
Look at this. Look at this. The mystery grab bags. They had a TikTok live, and they also had an Etsy account where they sold all of this Diet Coke that they stole from hospitals, especially the ones that had rare names on them, like Bamantha and Croplin. Guess what? That's what they did, and they sold them all for 2 years, and they made $4,000.
Your Honor, I was wondering if the defense could ask the witness a question.
The defense could absolutely ask the witness a question.
Thank you so much. This is
You may
coming
present
straight
your
from
next
Mr.
witness.
Kirtland, by the way. Mr. Kirtland would like to know if you're still single.
Me?
Yes, you.
Well, that's kind of interesting that they say that, because last night we made sweet, sweet love under a banana tree.
Oh my gosh! The evidence
Mr. Kirtland
like
would
this
like
coming
to say
light
that
is-
was accurate.
Mr. Curlin was in jail last night. Your Honor, what is going on? What kind of establishment are you guys running here?
Order the court! Order! Now, Mr. Former lover of Mr. Kirtland, would you like to tell both the defense and the prosecutor your purpose here?
Well, first of all, we are together. So it doesn't make any sense that I realize my accent is changing. Wait, I'm talking! But
Denied.
last night, I visited him in the jail, and one thing led to another, and we woohooed next to the vending machine.
Wow.
So,
Unbelievable.
we would like to
Unbelievable.
provide a
Jerry,
little
I hope you're
rebuttal to
listening.
that.
What kind of vending machine was it, Your Honor?
It was snacks, not Coke, you fool!
Exactly. Exactly. Because they paid
boy.
for it because they always steal when it's not Coke. Or when it is Coke.
It's not true.
I don't
Hospitals
know.
don't even have Diet Coke in them. We like full
Objection!
strength.
Order!
right,
Sure.
There's no
Listen,
question
I've got
asked.
the green light. I've got the green light, which means I can speak as the defense.
Of
And we would like
course.
to say that actually, Mr. Kirtland can provide the divorce papers right now. They have a little bit of an on-again, off-again relationship, but they are officially
Oh, why
and
not?
legally divorced, Your Honor. I would just like
Sure,
to
we may be
clarify.
divorced, but we're in love.
This is facts proven in court, the court of
Now.
divorce. So this is facts presented.
I would
Because we're
like
divorced,
to
doesn't mean we
provide.
can't woohoo.
I would like to provide some more evidence while we're here, by the way. Actually, we have an access badge right here. And you know who dropped the access badge out of their back pocket when they were walking into court today? Mr. Kirtland's ex-spouse, who is standing on the witness stand right now. Now, why would Mr. Kirtland's ex-spouse have the hospital's access badge other than to frame Mr. Kirtland right here after a very messy
Objection.
divorce for stealing
Oh,
Diet Coke
wow.
from the hospital?
They were doing a Harry Met Sally. They were doing a Bing Crosby. They were doing a Cheech and Chong. They were in it together, sir. They were working
John,
together, and you know it.
Objection! No proof!
I need
Go
to
ahead.
say something.
Go
I
ahead.
work part-time at the hospital, you fool.
Oh, I don't know if that helps or hurts. All right, Prosecutor Mel, why don't you present your next evidence? Let's get this cleared up.
This is my final piece of evidence, and this one's a doozy. You guys are not going to believe this. Look what I have right here. The phone that was dropped, and it has Mr. Funt Kirtland's fingerprints all over it. Look at these text messages, Your Honor, and let me know right now that he's not guilty of sin. Look at this. 10,433. Just nabbed a bunch from the children's hospital over here on Belmont Avenue. Just grabbed a bunch here at the old folks home. This guy was a demon. He was just grabbing Diet Coke left and right. Did not care who it was from. He just wanted to cause mayhem and chaos, and he had an addiction, Your Honor. He did not want to share it with anyone.
Objection.
That is some compelling evidence, Mr. Prosecutor. Defense, present your counter evidence.
Sure, so that's easy, Your Honor. It wasn't Mr. Kirtland's phone. It was actually the ex-spouse's phone. And the fingerprints were on there because Mr. Kirtland had actually gone through the ex-spouse's phone before the messy divorce. Because Mr. Kirtland was afraid that the ex-spouse, the current spouse at the time, had been cheating on Mr. Kirtland. Therefore, the fingerprints would be on the phone. However, the texts were not sent by Mr. Kirtland, but rather the ex-spouse. Thank you very much.
Not true. I hate
Do you actually have evidence, or are you just saying stuff? Because we've proven time and time again that that's Mr. Kirtland's text.
That the ex-spouse didn't own the phone? Where's your evidence?
Look at him.
Whoa! That's not evidence,
in the context
Your Honor.
of the court.
You need to have evidence there, Attorney Hankster Girl. Otherwise, he's guilty.
Counter evidence.
All right, here we go. I've got right here.
Also, his ringtone is Headstrong, and he looks like a Headstrong fan.
The ex-spouse's fake passport, Your Honor. This deception is rooted even further than we originally thought.
Why would they need a fake passport anyway?
I'll tell you right now, prosecutor, if you go ahead and listen. So, the ex-spouse had deception that went even further. Not only was the ex-spouse stealing Diet Coke from hospitals, but they also lied about their name. Their name was not even what we expected it to be, and they're not even from this country, Your Honor. They're from overseas.
I'm Australian.
They're from overseas. They're Australian. They've been hiding their accent this entire time because they did not want Mr. Kirtland to know. So, fake passport, phone incriminating, tried to frame Mr. Kirtland for this theft when originally it was all of them, Your Honor. The evidence speaks for itself. And
now for this last piece of evidence.
I have one last evidence to show, and wow, people, you're really not ready for this. You're really not ready for this one.
Back to the stand.
Not only did Mr. Kirtland look through the phone, but they also looked through the search history. And you know what they found there in the ex-spouse's search history, Your Honor?
What did they find?
They found a Google search that said, how to steal Diet Coke from local hospital and frame husband for said crime.
That could have been anyone, Your Honor.
You can't make this up.
That could have been anyone, Your Honor.
Nope.
Who's to say Funt wasn't typing it himself to make him look innocent? Would you really? Order, sir.
All defense and prosecution has presented their case, and Santa Claus is going back to the sitting down.
No, put me back.
Bye, Santa.
And the Xbox.
Ladies and gentlemen, members of the jury, prosecution and defense, this has been a wild case, but it is time to present your final statements. Prosecution, present your final statement.
Jury, people of the court, Dad, thank you guys for being here tonight. So,
That's okay, son.
Funt, just look at him. That looks like the kind of guy who would steal Diet Coke from a hospital, especially one with children, old people, people who need help. And yeah, maybe there was some stuff on his search history that said how to steal Diet Coke and frame husband. But we live in a day and age where people try to get 3 steps ahead of who they are and their their paper trail, their digital trail even. I wouldn't put it past Mr. Kirtland and Kirtland even over here to try to double frame his ex-wife because he knew deep down that she was an Australian spy, and he wanted to get back at her because he honestly can't
So
stand
you
her.
admit it. The spouse was an Australian spy.
Yeah, but that's irrelevant to the stealing of the Diet Coke. That's irrelevant.
Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind.
Is the spouse on trial, or are we talking about all the 43,000 pounds cases even of Diet Coke that was stolen from all these hospitals?
43 was the size of the sock, prosecutor, not how many Coke.
Order! Defense attorney, the prosecution is doing his closing statement. You'll get your turn.
Yeah. Anyways, so as I was saying, this guy is definitely guilty. Thank you.
All right. Defense, you may present your final statement.
Your Honor, court, everybody here today, Santa Claus is in the audience. Love you, Santa. I would just like to say,
Thank you, baby.
I would just like to say that this is a horrible accusation against an upstanding citizen. Mr. Kirtland has done nothing other than volunteer his time at the local hospital, appreciate Diet Coke, never done anything wrong, went through a messy divorce. And over there, it seems like the ex-spouse and maybe the prosecutor are in cahoots. They admitted to the fake passport. They admitted to the leaked DMs, fake phone, all of that stuff, Your Honor. And so I think at the end of the day, we know that Mr. Kirtland is not guilty and rather an upstanding citizen. Thank you, Santa Claus.
Thank you, sir.
Disagree.
Thank you,
Met the
defense.
spouse today.
Thank
Not in
you,
cahoots.
prosecutor. Thank you, spouse, and Santa Claus, especially from coming down from the North Pole. That was very kind of you.
Don't worry.
Now,
don't worry.
I'm going to open this up to the jury.
All right.
And we'll see if Fund Kirtland
Who's in us?
has committed this crime.
Oh.
Man. Driver's license. But now it's fuck there. It's a piece of shit. Fucking piece of shit. Ow.
Prosecutor Mel, you were mumbling to yourself. I had to bring
Sorry.
you back.
Sorry.
Well, I want to thank both parties for a wonderful case brought to the table by the powers vested in me by the country of Belgium.
God
I just
bless
want
us,
to
man.
let you know, Mr. Fun Kirtland, you're free to go.
Yeah, let's go!
You made a terrible mistake. You made You made a terrible mistake.
Let's go!
Lock him up.
Airtight case!
That's crazy.
Airtight case, man.
Bro, wait, me versus
Airtight
Carla?
case.
Yeah. Yo, this is fun.
Here we go.
Great.
Let's go.
This is fun.
This is actually very
so
fun.
Once we
This
got
is
It's
this
just
is
going,
improv.
goofy as
it's
hell. I
very
love
fun.
this.
It's just improv.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
I love it.
All
Hello,
right.
hello. Welcome to the court, everybody. We're gonna wait for the prosecutor to go ahead, form the case, but just wanted to let y'all know I'm happy to be here.
I'm happy to be here too.
Ooh.
I'm happy to be here
Gotta
as
be-
well.
Oh, we got a couple.
The
We got a
system
couple
is rigged.
witnesses over there.
Oh, there's a coworker and a wait. So there's two witnesses: a coworker and a stressed intern. Very cool.
Yeah, I'm the coworker. But I'm the stretched out intern. I don't know why they called me here.
Oh, you know what? Okay. So the witnesses, there's a red one and a blue one. They should be supporting the either or. So like, I think I'm blue, so the blue one supports me and the red one supports Carla. That's okay. Now we know.
Sure. Yeah, now we know.
Yeah, both witnesses
I
kind
still
of
want to know.
fucked me.
I want to know what to do about the breaking news thing. Like, what is all that?
I don't
Maybe it's
know
a
what that
different
is.
role that we don't have.
Oh, it's probably something. Oh, maybe it's the journalist role. We gotta run this with like 2 more people, I think, and it'll be like we have like extra funny roles.
Yeah, for sure.
This is fun though.
It's nice that we're like getting the base down.
Yeah, you're kind of scary. No offense.
Me?
Hey, you're really good at defending.
Thanks. It was really fun. I should be a lawyer, guys.
Nah, come on.
Take me to law school.
Nah, come on. Oh, Blizz would be stupidly good at this.
True. Yeah, it'd be fun to run it with like a full crew, a full 9. Oh, great. All right. Order in the court. Order in the court. I would like to have the prosecutor go ahead and read the accusation right now. Your mouth is moving, but we can't hear you.
Sorry, ma'am. Hello, welcome.
All good.
My name is Franny Frent, and I am here accusing Daddy's favorite of talking indecently in public. There were kids around, families around, and to be honest, it's quite disgusting.
That is a very bold accusation. Now, Attorney Chris, feel free to present some defense, if you would like, against the accusation. Let me just double check. Oops. Not what we wanted right there. That's okay. That's okay. That's all right, guys.
So if you look at the left when you scroll, the evidence and the witnesses are the same exact buttons, but it's a different scroll. It's weird.
Oh.
There's a little pop up in the bottom left that
Oh,
tells you
I
which is which.
see.
Yeah.
Thank you,
There we
Judge.
go. All right,
Thank
go
you.
ahead.
And as everyone who's here, appreciate you guys. We are here defending Daddy's fave over here. What they are being accused of is heinous, it is disgusting, and it is something that he is just not capable of, because deep down, he's just a pig. And he just wants to have fun with his family and friends. And what you saw and what he's being accused of was actually generational AI. And I have stuff right here. And by generational, I mean generative, but times 2. Look at this right here.
Evidence too.
Look at this right here.
Too.
The broken vase. So, this broken vase right here actually has a photo in it that fell out that showcases. Can we please get my witness on the stand?
Yes, of course. Let me just do that real fast.
Perfect, thank you.
Oh boy, I'm so nervous.
Okay, so stressed interns, good to see you. Don't worry, it's nothing
Hello,
crazy.
Chris.
But you know about the broken vase and the Polaroid that came out, correct?
Yes, I did see the broken vase.
So, that picture of that came out of the vase that we found in the hallway of Mr. Peppa Pig's dad's apartment actually showcases a bunch of guys hanging out, one of them being, you guessed it, Porky Pig.
Yes, indeed.
Nothing to do
Porky
with
Pig
this.
was part of that photo. I saw him, and there was also other pigs as well. They were a very nice clan of pigs hanging out together. They looked like they were having a good time. I wasn't invited personally, but it looked like a great time.
And now, you might be wondering
So
why...
I would just
Sorry.
I would like to clarify just really quick. No worries. Who did you say that was? Just so I can write that in my notes.
Oh, of course. Porky Pig. Porky
Right,
Pig.
and what is the
I have
relation?
evidence.
And so
to
the relation,
Daddy's
of
fave?
course, I'm glad you asked. So Porky has hated Peppa Pig's dad's guts for years. This is known. This is documented. I'll show more evidence about that later. And he thought it'd be hilarious, even a goof, to do something absolutely despicable in public to frame my client Peppa Pig's dad. And Porky was out there porking anything he saw while wearing Peppa Pig masks, okay? So he is trying to frame my client. He's being an absolute Looney Tune, and I can't stand here, and it makes me sick to my stomach. Is that right?
Can I please talk? This is ridiculous.
Well, hold on.
Are you done talking to your witness?
I have one more thing. A witness.
Relevant?
Where did
Go
you
for it.
see? Where did you
Yes.
see Porky Pig eating last?
Eating last, like the last time I saw him
Yes.
in the kitchen of work, where he likes to make his sandwiches.
Exactly.
Exactly. And what kind of sandwich was it?
It was,
Objection,
I believe,
relevance.
a turkey and cheese sandwich.
Exactly. And guess what? He buys those turkey and cheese slices at the local store behind Peppa Pig's apartment, where he spies on him
This evidence
because he is
just
a
going
freak
on too long.
stalker.
This nothing to do with the vase, please.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and switch to the prosecution. Let me just do this really fast. Hold on. Let me do this.
Holding.
Okay, there we go. And you've got the stage now.
Thank you so much. So this is a free hug sign Peppa Pig's dad was using to lure people to a public park where the porking incident happened. It attracted quite a crowd, and people have Polaroids of that incident happening. Now, while Peppa Pig's dad has had stuff happen with the pork pig and the vase and all that jazz, it still doesn't excuse the fact that he used a sign in a public park and started porking indecently for all hours of the day. And I'd like to call a witness up, please, as well.
Can I say something before
Hold
the
on
witness
one
comes up about
second.
this sign?
I would like to finish my
One
witness
tiny
first, and then we can
sentence.
go to you.
One
I have one
tiny
tiny sentence real
sentence.
fast. That free hug
Tiny,
sign,
please.
we've gone over this. It was found on the street. He was trying to throw it away and be a
Oh.
good citizen. Thank you.
He held it up. for
All
too long.
right.
Thank you so
Anyways,
much.
go ahead again, prosecutor. Ask your questions.
Hi, coworker.
Is
How
that
are
your-
you?
Oh,
Oh, hey girl, how you doing?
I'm good. You know Peppa Pig's dad, don't you?
Oh yeah, I know her dad. His dad?
And what's your relationship with Peppa Pig's dad?
Well, we used to work together for like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 years, I think.
All right. And can you describe Peppa Pig's dad personality? His personality. please?
Oh, he was a real showman. I mean, he was just always out there, just looking so good in his fancy suit. Just like, it just kind of I don't know, girl. He was just like just a real showman.
Great. And has he ever been inappropriate to anyone in the office? Maybe a bit too friendly, hugs, porking, anything? Have you seen anything?
He was honestly, he was like a really touchy-feely guy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he was a nice guy, but he's a
Ooh, not
touchy-feely
good.
guy for sure, girl. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, he just get all up in your shit.
That's what I thought. Did he ever get, and I quote, all up in your shit at work?
Oh no, not me.
Whose shit did he get all up in at work?
Just
Overruled.
everybody.
Oh, objection, Your Honor.
Wait,
This
let's
is
try and keep it
objection.
Sorry,
Sorry,
There's
sorry,
children
ma'am.
watching.
Overruled. Overruled.
Sorry, I'll
Keep going.
continue. Sorry, ma'am. Was
Absolutely.
he
Judge. I'm
touchy
so
feely?
sorry.
Who was he touchy feely with, and what did you see?
Well, I saw him kind of just hugging people when maybe shouldn't have. And I don't know. Like, he just was getting all up in people's business.
Leading the witness.
Right.
All right.
No, that's
prosecutor,
perfect.
if
Thank you so
if you have
much.
any... Oh, that's your
Yes.
last. Perfect. I was just.
I just
gonna
want to
ask
say
if you
one
had
more
any
thing quickly.
lingering-
Sorry, ma'am.
Sure.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I
Go
just
ahead.
wanted, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. I just wanted to link that with the free hug sign. He was touchy-feely, and he did hold the sign up in the park. Other witnesses have seen it, and it links too perfectly to the public porking incident. And thank you so much for
I have.
coming in.
Can I
You're
ask the
welcome.
witness a
Girl,
question?
All right.
And I have some evidence as
yeah,
well.
Let me switch over to you. Over
Perfect.
to you, attorney. Just
Thank you.
hold
Thank you.
one moment. I'll keep that witness out, though.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course. Oh, hold on. Of course. There we go. Okay. Now you got the stage.
Okay. So it's interesting that they're saying all this and saying that they have they've never hooked up or done anything, when we have right here this love letter that the coworker in front of us has left our guy right here, the defense, and they have been reaching out to him for the last few years, nonstop, obsessively, and it's gotten to a point where now we think that they're out on a kind of like a smear campaign to get under Peppa Pig's dad's skin any way possible, even to the point of showing up in court to try to put him in jail, because if she can't have him, no one can. And I think that is absolutely despicable. Coworker, what are your thoughts on that? This is your handwriting right here on this love letter.
First off, I don't know where you got that letter, but that letter was all addressed to Peppa Pig exclusively, and me and him have a great relationship. Of course, he is Daddy's favorite, so I heard about him all the time, and I just wanted
You
to.
just said, sorry, but you just said you had nothing. You never even talked to you or got up in that. To quote you.
No, that's the father, not him.
They were just in the driveway.
Shan.
Oh. Sorry, found out that my food was delivered to a different house, so I'll be starving tonight.
Yes!
Unrelated to this.
Excellent. Can I say something, ma'am?
Please.
One sentence, one tiny sentence. Go for it.
Thank you. I don't think this relates at all. The smear campaign's completely different. He porked in public. Thank you.
Thank you.
Leading the witness.
Food missing.
He did not pork in public. We already went over it. It was Porky Pig pretending to be Peppa Pig's dad. This is a doppelganger, doppelwanger campaign situation. What'd you say?
Would you like to ask the witness any more questions? Otherwise, I'll dismiss them.
No further questions, Your Honor.
All right, perfect. Let me just go ahead and do this really fast. Do this really fast.
Daddy's favorite.
The witness is not reliable. Evidence should be thrown out.
No, it's very reliable. Thank
Attorney,
you.
did you have any last statements before I toss it back to the prosecution?
I mean, I do have another. I have more evidence, but I'd like to wait maybe and see what the prosecutor has under their sleeve, if that's okay to say.
All right, here we go.
I would love to send evidence.
Prosecutor,
Thank you so much.
you've got the stage. Go for it.
All right. Object. A water gun. Now, I know what you're thinking. How does this bloody relate? Well, unfortunately, the people who were involved in the porking incident were covered in bacon grease. Evidence that Daddy's hugged them. He was a greasy man. Is a greasy man. The water gun used to cleanse the victims of the grease has been attained. Here still has some water in it, covered in grease because of the greasy pork chop I'm looking at right now.
Very interesting.
Everyone was greased.
All right, we're gonna toss
greased
it
up. Grease lightning.
We're gonna toss it back to the attorney.
Perfect. I do have another piece of evidence that I do want to grab real quick, but before that, I do want to say this water gun here is one you could buy at any local dollar store or even local convenience store anywhere. And this could have been easily planted by anyone. Our guy right here, Peppa Pig's father, Daddy's fave, has a lot of ops, a lot of people who want to see him turn to bacon bits, and he's just trying to be a happy father, loving husband. He would never cheat on his wife of 45 years. He has said this multiple times, and I do have actually some evidence right here that you'd like to see.
I have some evidence.
So right here we do have a used tissue with a substance that I don't even want to say out loud. But we did have a DNA sampled. We did have it sent to a lab, and it did come back with Porky Pig's. sir.
Can I have some evidence, please?
Can I ask? Sorry, can I ask the attorney a question?
Please, anything.
Can I ask you a attorney question? Where did you obtain this tissue?
Great question. So actually, it was at the job site of Peppa Pig's dad, near his cubicle. It seemed either to be planted, or perhaps Porky Pig was doing something a little silly in the after hours of Peppa Pig's dad's job site to try to perhaps frame him for being a complete sex crazed freak.
Can I have some evidence, please?
I'm gonna toss it back over to the prosecutor really fast. Let me just
toss it back.
Make sure you got your little.
Thank
Your
you.
light,
Before
there
I
you
put
go.
my evidence
Mhm.
out, thank you so much. Before I put my evidence across, I think there's nothing to do. Porky Pig being a sex pest has nothing to do with Daddy's favorite. Daddy's favorite was in the park holding up that sign, greasing up bloody
Objection.
innocent victims. Now, I still gotta have my evidence, so please shut the pie hole for a second. Now, this hotel key card, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so the key card was filed under Porky Pig's name in the hotel across from Daddy's favorite. Porky Pig is trying to frame Daddy's favorite. No, never mind. He's trying.
Oh, exactly, Your Honor.
know
We
what?
can leave. We
Don't
can leave.
worry.
Exactly
No.
what it is, right there. You heard it loud and clear.
It was the other way round.
Oh.
Hey,
My
hey,
bad.
Order in the court. Order in the court. We all stutter sometimes.
That's not a
So
stutter. That's
thank you.
it's a guilty accusation. You heard it here first.
No,
It's
no.
an admission of
no.
guilt. We know it. Porky
Order.
Pig
Order.
has been porking for years in the park. He's a porky.
Go
He's
ahead,
a pork.
prosecutor.
He's a Porky Pig porky parker.
Here are some brand new shoelaces. Oh, you must be thinking, shoelaces. What does this have to do with the trial? Well, fun fact, they belong to Daddy's favorite. He left them behind at the park when he ran, when he heard sirens. They got caught up. He tripped and the shoelace fell off. They're very low quality from TJ Maxx.
Can I?
It's his.
Right.
Can I respond to
Right.
that and also
Shoelace
show a
right
new
now.
case of evidence as well?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Perfect. So I'd like to say first off, if you guys didn't know, pigs don't wear shoes.
That's not true. I can see your shoes.
Look at him right now, no shoes. Guess
Look at
what?
his suit.
Hoofs. Doesn't wear shoes. Doesn't
No.
need
Do we-
shoelaces. So that's
Do you wanna see
a
the full
complete
photo?
lie. I don't care about your photos because these
photos.
photos are all manipulated by AI, generational AI. And now check this out.
It's Peppa Pig's dad. He has
I-
shoes on.
I need you guys to listen to this recording, please. Listen to this recording. Are you guys
Can
ears
a
ready?
pig wear a suit? Cause yep, he's in a suit.
Hold
Sir,
on. Order.
Your Honor,
order.
I want to play this sound. You guys hear this? Ready? The suspicious noise? Listen to this. Oink, 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 oink. I'm Porky Pig. Oink, 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 oink. Did you hear that?
I did hear that, attorney.
So,
Sounds
that
like
was a
you,
recording
actually.
we have of our phone. Porky Pig sometimes lays underneath the bed of Peppa Pig's dad and Peppa Pig's mom. And we recorded it one evening, and that's just damning evidence right there that he is stalking and trying to learn more about our guy.
I would like to ask some questions about what you just said, attorney.
Please.
So, how do you think Porky Pig entered illegally the Peppa
Exactly right.
Pig residence?
Exactly right.
So I think he greased himself up in bacon grease and then slid down the chimney like Santa Claus, and then rolled his way slowly but seemingly a little slick underneath the bed when they were out for dinner.
Right. And do we have any kind of footage or
Oh, footage,
any kind-
absolutely,
any
actually.
police report?
Can I call my witness to the
of
stand?
Said that.
So real quick, we do have a broken
Right
phone
after this,
here
prosecutor.
with some. We have a broken phone. Clearly, the screen is shattered and it's not looking great. It's seen better days, but there is. We were able to get some data and footage from this phone onto a computer, and right now you can see over here. This is the footage of Porky Pig outside the premise of their house, of their estate, circling around, holding a bag of bacon grease getting ready. And by bag, I mean bucket. It was so much. Getting ready to enter the estate.
Of course. Thank you, attorney. Now,
Of course.
the prosecutor
Thank you.
has asked for the witness to come forward, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that really fast, and then let me give you the
Thank
light
you.
as well. Feel
Thank
free.
you. Hi, coworker.
Hey, girl, what's going on?
So I just wanted to confirm, there seems to be this misunderstanding that this Porky Pig guy is some evil guy, and you're trying to make him, the porking incident man. However, they've been friends for a while, haven't they, Mr. Peppa Pig and the Porky Pig?
Oh, absolutely. I've seen them together all the time.
And they're known to be playing pranks on each other quite a bit.
They were quiet pranksters.
Leading the witness.
Exactly right. Now, I will continue. Thank you very
Overruled.
much.
Sustained.
The fact that Porky Pig was seen with grease outside the estate, in my opinion, has nothing to do with the public porking incident. But I do
Speculation.
have... Okay, thank you very much.
Overruled.
I do have this broken glass here. Now, while this is substantial, is because when he was being indecent in public, he was also drinking, and he did drop the bottle of pig beer, and it smashed on the ground, and it actually did hurt some people as well. So not only did he have his bacon strip out for everyone to see, not only was his grease dripping from his body of his victims and himself, but he was also drunk and smashing bottles of glass everywhere. This has nothing to do with Porky Pig, but everything to do with Dante's favorite.
Can I please say something, Your Honor?
They're in love.
Actually, hold on. So, all of the evidence has been provided, so I think we need to move into the
Our final
closing
statements.
unless you need to talk to the witness at all. Anybody
Oh,
need any more
oh,
questions to the witness?
All I wanted to say, and the witness does know this since she was obsessed with my client for a few years. The one thing you do know, and that does not work, of course, the accused, that doesn't align with this story that the prosecutor over there is trying to frame. My witness has been sober for 10 years. He's been taking tests for the last few weeks. He could piss right now in a cup and he'd be clean as a
I can
whistle.
smell
So,
his breath from here.
so let me know, coworker, have you ever seen Daddy's fave drink at a party?
You
Exactly.
may answer, witness.
Oh, hold on one second.
Take your time, girl.
And remember, you're under oath.
I have never seen him take a drink in my life. We are not like that. I mean, I see him at
happens at
work.
work
If he's
is
drinking at
different
work,
from
that would be a
public.
problem.
I would say that it's not that uncommon to not see people drink at work, you know what I mean? So I would just like to intersect
you.
that. All right.
Yep.
We're going to go ahead and dismiss the witness really fast.
Thank you for your time.
And then
Thank you, baby.
we'll go ahead and move into closing statements. Prosecutor, you may begin.
Thank you so much. I want to thank everyone for their time, including attorney Chris Mel. However, the evidence is damning. Daddy's favorite, while once a family man and a happy co-worker turned lover perhaps, is accused and did public indecent things in a park, including drinking, smashing bottles, sizzling bacon strips out for everyone to see, dripping grease all over his victims, free hug sign, and enticing people to get close to him. For what? For a public porking that is illegal in 50 states, and I'm over it, and he needs to go to jail. Thank you.
Thank you so much, prosecutor. Thank you for your time. Now,
He's a sex
attorney,
pest.
let me just go ahead.
I
All right, attorney, go ahead and deliver your final closing statements.
Of course. It almost makes me want to laugh because everything Carla over there has said, she's describing Porky Pig, that Looney Tune, that menace. My client here, Daddy's fave, is nothing but a family man, a good guy. His track record is clean as heck. He loves his wife of 45 years. He's got 3 beautiful piglets, and he would never be seen drinking, causing mayhem, porking in public. What is this? A movie from the 90s? He is a good guy. He just wants to get home and continue working and being with his family. The evidence suggests is highly just, look at this. Everything from the breaking into the house to the sound recordings to the footage of Porky Pig being out of his house, getting information to pretend to be Peppa Pig's Daddy's fave and to make him look guilty. The evidence is damning. I would say he is more innocent than anyone in this courtroom. I rest my case. Thank you, Judge.
Unbelievable.
All right, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for your time. We're gonna go ahead and toss it over to. Create that poll. All right, jurors, take it away.
You know what to do, guys.
Girl, you know what to do.
Is this man Daddy's favorite guilty? Yes or no? We'll wait for those results to come in. The jury is currently ruminating as we speak.
Can I say it's so hard to be both witnesses and like follow what
No,
you're like
it's
what's
totally
going on?
Totally.
It's
Dude,
funny.
It's so fucking hard, dude. Oh my god.
I agree.
All right, don't forget to vote. You can vote in any chat, by the way. You can vote in any of the chats, yes or no. Twitch jurors.
Porky Pig doesn't even wear glasses.
Okay. Okay. Now, by the power vested in me, we're gonna go ahead and say, not guilty.
Yeah! Let's
Not
go!
guilty.
Porked! Someone's getting porked tonight!
Yeah! We did it!
Someone's getting porked tonight. I hope you're happy.
Oh boy.
They'll be.
Oh,
So Chrispy
great.
judge, then Sami versus Carla, Loki?
Yeah, that sounds like
Oh,
fun.
I haven't been judged yet. I haven't
Oh,
been
wait.
judged.
Oh, Carla, you haven't been judged. You go judge
Oh,
Chrispy,
yeah,
your
yeah,
defense.
Me
Judge.
versus Sami?
And then Chrispy can be the defense.
Yeah.
Alright.
Wait.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Wait, no. Wait, Sami, have you been defense yet?
Yes. I won against you.
Yeah, in
You're
the first one.
prosecutor.
Oh, you're right. Of
Yeah.
course.
I
Of
think
course.
we've all been defense now when Crispy finishes.
All right, so I'm
Yes.
both witnesses.
I've been-
And then, okay, cool.
And then Crispy's
Okay.
Yeah,
out.
I will have been everything at this point.
Same.
All
All
right.
right. This is fun.
Here we go.
Pork.
Dude, I think the hardest part about being the defense is you have to go along with like the prosecutor so hard. Like,
Yeah.
oh, the witnesses are wild. Okay. Movie producer? Okay.
I gotta figure out my voices for both of them. How do I? Can you guys hear me? Okay, cool. Yeah, I feel like doing this with a bunch of friends would be like,
Danny's favorite is free.
would be a very fun night.
Can I ask a question while we're waiting?
Sure.
Is the red meaning Sammy's side and the blue's your side?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I'm excited to.
So there's two identical buttons.
Should my spouse be
things,
very
and you have to
shy,
look at
and then the
the
movie
bottom left to
producer
see
be
which
kind of like a
one's which, because
dickhead?
it's one's
Like,
for the witnesses and one's for the.
so I make
presenting
movies.
the
I love
evidence.
making the film. I love making
Okay.
cinema.
That one's just for the.
And then the
final
spouse is like,
verdict.
"Hey, I'm just
Okay.
I'm just really nervous."
This sad fuck looking at me.
Okay. All right. Bye, chat. I'm gonna go back to voice detection. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Wait, so Chris, what are you
Uh-huh.
eating tonight?
Well, I don't know. Shan's really sad though, because the picture posted from DoorDash is just on like someone else's stairs, and they're gonna be out. It's gonna be out there all night, dude.
Yeah, I usually just like call them and be like, resend it.
Yeah, but I think it's closed now, so it's just we're screwed.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Bummer.
Yeah, we got a refund, which is fine. But she really wanted sushi. Like when you really want something and then you
sushi's
don't get
so
it, that sucks.
It's the biggest bummer in the world.
Once I got my delivery, but it was a different order. So someone got my order and I got theirs, and their order was so crap.
Bro,
I got,
but when it's like really good,
110.
that happened to me once where when you go to McDonald's or like a fast food place and you get like extra stuff and you're like,
Oh, okay.
but like,
You're
you,
like, oh, all right.
but you checked like 10 minutes later and you're like, oh, I guess I got.
Bro.
Ah,
Sammy,
Happy to be here.
diabolical, bro.
All
all right,
right.
guys, order in the court,
Happy to
please.
be here, guys.
Order in the court, please.
JD, what the hell?
I've heard enough. They are guilty. I'm kidding, guys. Welcome to my courtroom. My name is Judge Carls, and I'll be hosting this proceeding today. We are here because JD Trance, am I saying that right?
Yes,
It's
it is
Krantz.
JD.
Krantz.
Krantz.
All right. No,
Krantz.
perfect. Thank you so much. JD Krantz is being accused of killing the Pope. Now, that's very, very, very heinous and very, very awful. So that's pretty wild that we're here. So we're going to start with the prosecutor. Would you like evidence now, or do you want to do your opening statement?
I would love to give my opening statement.
Beautiful. Go ahead.
So today, we are accusing JD Krantz over there of killing the Pope. Heinous crime, honestly, a heinous crime. And I would just like to say, in our opening statements, take a look at him. You know what I mean? Take a look at that guy real fast. And what do you think? That's
a good-looking
that's
guy.
the end of my
Good-looking
opening
guy.
statement.
All right. Thank you so much. We'll go over to Attorney Chrispy with your opening statement and rebuttal.
Your Honor, members of the jury, witnesses, and prosecution, what we have here is a case that is not only bogus, ridiculous, but, to be honest, quite inflammatory to the idea that JD Krantz, father of 17, would ever go as far as killing the Pope. It is just ridiculous, but we are here to defend him so.
Hold on,
Now,
let me note that.
prosecutor, yeah.
Father of 17. Okay, sorry. Go
Would
ahead.
you like some evidence, ma'am, or do you want to call someone up to the stand?
I would love to present my first piece of evidence really fast. Thank you so much. All right. So I would like to offer up a surprise move. So as we all know, JD Krantz was taking up residence in the White House, I believe, for a while, but then suddenly decided to go to the Vatican and make a little move, make a little travel out of the blue. And you know what, Judge Carla? I think we all know what happened after that. Personally, that's what I'm gonna say about that. That's my first piece of evidence.
Thank you so much. Now, would you like your evidence, Chrispy?
I would, Your Honor, I would.
You have the floor.
In order to counter this ridiculous evidence of a move, I would like to present an old suitcase. Now, not only is JD Krantz innocent, but they are this is just silly, Your Honor, and here's why. They didn't create a move where they came out of nowhere. This old suitcase has been packed for months. They've been ready. They've been ready to leave and go to the Vatican to meet the Pope. It was their long-time goal to have one of their children baptized by the Pope. And it was the 17th one. The 17th one that finally got the opportunity. So they had the suitcase packed for months, if not years, waiting to
Long-term
go
collusion,
to the
Your
Vatican.
Honor.
Speculation, Your Honor.
Guys, order please. Thank you for
So
that.
sorry.
No, that's fine. All right, thank you for that. Prosecutor, would you like a witness?
I would like
more
to call.
evidence?
I would like to call forward my witness, please. Thank you so much. All right, I have called to the stand JD Krantz's spouse. Welcome on in.
Hey.
Hey. I just have a few questions for you. So, I would like to say the attorney said that JD Krantz has had the suitcase packed for a while. Now, can you confirm or deny this for the court?
It's true. But my bag's also
It's
packed
true.
always because I never know when I want to leave.
Why is that? Oh, and why would you like to leave?
Because I have 17 kids.
Honestly, we get it. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Just one last question, actually, and I'm gonna go ahead and present this. Oh wait, could I have the floor as well so I can present some evidence?
Of course you can.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Your Honor.
Alright,
We're
Honor,
gonna go
objection,
ahead.
relevance.
Relevance?
I'm showing the relevance right now. Don't you
I
worry,
think he meant to
attorney.
say relevance. Sorry.
We know. Thank
Oh,
you so much,
sure,
guys. Please allow
sure.
Prosecutor Hangster
It's a
Girl
bit-
to speak, please.
Right, so I would like to showcase this shady mail swap that was going on between JD Krantz and the Pope. Now, we all know that they had been exchanging letters for a while. The contents to us not currently public, by the way. But I would like to just say that these letters that were going back and forth could have said anything in them. You know what I mean? They could be, dare I say, love letters. They could be letters of admiration. They could be letters of threats.
Speculation, Your Honor.
And I'm allowed to speculate. You know what I mean? I'm allowed to.
Speculation,
So
Your Honor.
I would like to ask the witness if they ever saw the contents of these letters, and if so, what was in them?
I'm not allowed.
Sir,
To
you
what?
are allowed.
I'm not allowed to look at stuff or leave or be happy.
Ooh, so you're saying JD Krantz is a really bad guy?
Sorry, witness.
Speculation, Your Honor. Again, there's a lot of speculation going on.
Okay, just give me
I
one
think
moment,
that's
please.
a fact, to be honest. I think that's a fact.
Rephrase, please, prosecutor.
So you're saying from your own volition that JD Krantz maybe was a little bit controlling and wouldn't let you read the mail. That's what you're saying right there.
I haven't read the mail since 2001.
So nobody in this courtroom, Your Honor, currently knows what's in those letters. And I would like to say, because we don't know what's in those letters, it could be something incriminating. Maybe we can subpoena those at some point in time.
Alrighty, well, thank you for that.
I would like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor.
Oh, you want the same witness? All right, no worries.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Now, beloved spouse of JD Krantz, is it true that you were the one that actually wanted 17 kids, forcing it upon JD to have many more kids that he wanted, but he loved them just the same?
No.
Sorry.
But if that's true,
This seems like speculation
Hold
to
on,
me,
hold on,
Your
hold on.
Honor.
then what was this secret meeting transcript about, where you met JD to discuss everything to do with your marriage? And in this transcript, it states, I quote, "We are so happy and our kids are so beautiful. I would never betray you in all my life."
Relevance to killing the Pope, Your Honor.
Valid.
Your
Answer
Honor,
the question.
This is relevant to the relationship of the spouse and JD Krantz, as the prosecutor is trying to use the witness as a smear campaign against JD Krantz's character.
All right, order in the court, please. Rephrase your question to the witness, please.
Is it true,
Hi, Shannon.
Hi,
based
Shan.
on this evidence, did this occur? Did this event occur? Right here is a transcript of your conversation. Do you deny or admit
That's-
to this conversation taking place?
That was his other wife.
A second wife. Wow.
All right, order,
who is this
order,
other
order.
wife?
All right,
We have no
order,
evidence of another
order.
wife.
All
Speculation.
right, guys. All right.
Hold on. Let me note that.
Speculation.
All right. Now we're going back to the prosecutor. Do you have more evidence?
I do, in fact, Your Honor. I do have more evidence that I would love to talk about.
All right.
Thank you so much. So, I would like to produce our first piece of physical evidence to the court, a broken umbrella that was found on the Vatican floor post JD Krantz and Pope meeting. Now, it was raining that day, so the fact that an umbrella was there is not that uncommon, Your Honor. However, I would like to note that the umbrella was broken. At what point in time did that umbrella become broken in between that meeting between JD Krantz and the Pope? What could have happened during that situation that would cause somebody to be so upset that they would break something in the presence of the Pope?
Interesting.
I rest
Interesting.
that evidence. I rest that evidence.
I would like to present counter evidence to that piece of evidence, Your Honor.
Okay.
I am presenting to the court a gesture prohibited by law, caught on camera by the Pope himself, which caused JD Krantz to become irate because the Pope
That's
should
not his
never
name, Your
be
Honor.
flipping. You should not be flipping anybody off.
True.
Very, very coincidentally showing that JD Krantz was just
His name's
upset about
JD Krantz, Your Honor.
JD Krantz, whatever.
You don't even know your own.
Yeah. Listen,
quiet,
it's
but
a
that's okay.
mouthful, okay? It's a mouthful.
Yep.
That this is a very, very great evidence that that JD was just upset at the Pope making such a obscene gesture before his death.
Sure. I would like to present
Right.
more evidence.
Yep.
So I would like to say, has anybody ever seen the Pope make an obscene gesture before? He's well documented, well
This is video
photographed,
evidence, Your
well
Honor.
observed. No, I think this is a perfect defense, personally. I think it's perfectly valid. I would just like to present that before I present this. A lonely pearl laying on the floor next to the broken umbrella. Now, what do we
Ooh.
know about the Pope? He wears a rosary. Yes, yes indeed.
Oh,
And
boy.
why was there a spare pearl, a spare bead from the rosary next to the broken umbrella? That's what I would like to
Ooh.
know, personally. I would love to know if the
Your
attorney
Honor-
and JD Krantz have a defense of this very incriminating evidence.
Your
This
Honor,
is- Yep.
I would like to state that historically there is no evidence of pearls ever being in any rosaries.
How would
Is
you
that
know
it?
that?
Hold on.
The Pope has a special one because he's-
Here is the overfilled mailbox. 90% full of junk mail, but the 10% is letters that we receive from historians all around the world confirming that, in fact, there are no rosaries with pearls made in them. There is no evidence anywhere that the prosecutor has ever found a pearl in a rosary, and the historians
Objection.
have come to our defense.
Objection.
Guys.
The Pope, let me just say, Your Honor, real fast. The Pope is special, and his rosary cannot be documented historically because it would increase the thefts. So he actually does have one.
No
Your Honor,
worries,
I
no
would also
worries.
like to state that pearls are actually illegal in Vatican City. This is a known fact.
Guys, these facts are getting out of control. Does someone want to
Your
bring?
Honor,
I would like
Your
to-
Honor, I would like to bring my witness to the stand to present my final piece of evidence.
Okay, how do I switch the witness? Oh, there we go. Never mind.
You did it. You did it, Your Honor.
Thank
Your
you. Go
Honor.
Who's
ahead.
that?
Calling the movie producer that worked with JD Krantz on his most recent movie to the stand, I would also like to produce the katana that was allegedly used in the crime to murder the Pope. As you know, Mr. Director, this was a movie prop that the Pope and JD Krantz used together in a scene.
Order!
And
Order!
JD Krantz was
Order in the
indeed.
What's the matter, Your Honor? What's the matter, Your Honor?
Wait, what's the matter?
Carry on.
No, I brought the director to confirm the story with us all. Mr. Director, would you please confirm?
How's it going?
Did JD Krantz and the Pope film a scene with the katana in their newest movie, The Pope Die Hard 3?
I mean, if they did, they did. If they didn't, they didn't. All I want to say before we move along from here is I am the second wife.
Order!
Chris, you must help me.
Oh, wow.
This does help.
The second
That's my
one.
lover, and he would never kill the Pope. You know this. We're raising
statement.
34 beautiful children. He would never kill the Pope. He doesn't have the time.
What happened to the 17?
That's 17 with her first wife and 17 with me.
Right. Ah.
Mm.
Now,
Hey. Anyways, as I was
now,
saying, the
Mr.
katana
Director, this
couldn't even hurt
katana-
a fly.
that's what I'm saying. It is a movie prop, Your Honor. It wasn't even real. JD Krantz was framed.
Mm.
We spent a few days
Well-
filming. It was a beautiful evening. I love him, and we had a great time together in the Vatican City.
Sounds like collusion to me, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, guys. Prosecutor, would you like your witness back up, or would you like evidence?
No, you can dismiss the witnesses. I would like to present
Okay.
my last bombshell evidence. An explosion in the distance right after the Pope was killed. So, we've got security footage, which I can show the court right now, that around the time the Pope ceased to exist, JD Krantz exited the Vatican and turned the corner, and suddenly there was an explosion that happened. Now, you're the judge, Your Honor. Wouldn't you say that's a little incriminating that after the Pope died, there was a little bit of an explosion to try and distract from the fact that JD Krantz was leaving the Vatican? I'd like, also, you know what? Matter of fact, bring the spouse back up. Bring back spouse number 1.
Your Honor, conjecture.
Hey.
Denied.
Hi, spouse number 1.
Hi.
I would just like to say, because you have not had a lot of communication, have you watched the news recently?
I'm not allowed to.
I rest my case. A man who doesn't let his wife watch the news, I rest my case.
Oh, mamma mia. Chrispy, would you like witness or evidence or a closing statement here?
I would like to bring my witness back to the stand.
Hey.
Now, second wife movie director, can you confirm that JD was not only a good husband to his wife's kids, but also his former wife's kids?
He loves all 33 of them. One of them just fucking sucks. I'm so sorry to say that out loud. But one is terrible. Awful. But that's the one
Dad.
that we wanted to baptize to hopefully heal their demons. And you
There
know
it
what?
is. There it
I
is, Your
really
Honor.
think we might have.
Well, and you would have
There you
too
go.
if JD hadn't killed the Pope before.
Order!
Sorry. Sorry, Your Honor.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Sorry, I really love doing that. All right, so we're gonna deliver closing statements now. Prosecutor, you can go first.
Can I go? I got things
right.
to do. I got a movie to film.
You can be. Yep, you
Spouse
can be
number 2,
excused.
zip it.
Okay.
All right. So, we have a man sitting over there, J.D. Krantz, who is accused of killing the Pope. And we've got a lot of shady evidence. The surprise move to the Vatican, the shady mail letters being exchanged between J.D. Krantz and the Pope, the broken umbrella laying next to where the Pope was found, the lonely pearl off of the rosary, and an explosion in the distance covering J.D. Krantz's tracks. Now, I don't know about you, the court. I don't know about you, the jurors, but I would say that is pretty incriminating evidence against J.D. Krantz over there. Says that he's a loving father and a loving man, however, has 2 spouses, one of which he gatekeeps from even watching the television news in their household. We believe that we have enough evidence to accuse J.D. Krantz of killing the Pope. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Shady Krantz,
Okay.
sub-call him. All right. continue
Yes. Thank you so much. Crispy,
Speculation,
final
Your Honor.
statement.
Your Honor, members of the court, prosecution, and witnesses, this case is built on a bed of lies. At best, the evidence is speculative, and at worst, it is unraveling a crime of even worse things, and it's a crime of lies. It's a crime of putting someone else on trial for someone else's crime. JD is a loving father. Not only has this been proven, but all evidence that has been put forth by the prosecutor, the pearls, the umbrella, has been countered beautifully with evidence we have gathered and put forth.
He said
to
he
the
hated one
jury
of his
and
kids.
everyone here.
Continue.
All right.
Not only did the first spouse lie about the way that they were treated, but the second spouse confirmed that he loved all his kids equally and that he indeed was not even
Speculation, Your
close
Honor.
to the murderer. Also, the murder record
I
was
hate my
fake,
husband.
so there wasn't even.
I love my husband.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, guys. Pie trap shut. We're going to the jurors now. Is J.D. Krantz guilty? Yes or no in our respective chats, please.
To be
I don't
fair,
know if
no
we
one's
need
gonna
any
pick
more
no.
time. Yeah.
Sammy wins by default,
Chrispy,
dude.
hey,
Let's be
1%,
honest.
2%,
You set me up.
82%.
You set me up. You set me up.
Bro got so set up, dude.
Sammy, I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that.
Having to defend killing the Pope is so rough, especially the JD van.
Bro, look at how.
Crispy, you had your work cut out for you, but you did so good. That
Dude,
was so
Order in the
oh
court,
my
guys,
God.
please. Order in the court.
Order.
Sorry, Your
Yes,
Honor.
Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. Sorry, Your Honor.
Even though we know what's gonna happen here, I will have to say officially, J.D. Krantz is guilty of killing the Pope.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Bro, that was savage. That was savage, dude. Sammy, that was
Crispy,
absolutely
Crispy,
savage.
earlier when we looked at the Blue Sky post, we looked at the Blue Sky post where Chris posted all those diabolical pictures of us, I was like,
Yeah.
you look like the JD Vance
Yeah,
meme
the JD
picture
Vance
where he's
meme.
like-
Yep.
he looks like a kid in a candy shop. And so I had to do it. I had to do it. There was no
had
other
to do
way.
it to him.
Do you guys want to do
Wow.
like one more
Dude,
random
that
and then
was
switch it up, or what's your vibes?
Sure.
Sure, yeah.
Hold on.
The joke was too good to not pass up. We had
No,
to
it
do
was
to him.
it was wild.
You did so good though, Crispy. You had me cracking up. The second wife had me cracking
The
up.
second
bro.
wife was wild.
Wait, I don't want to be a prosecutor again. Wait, how do
I'll
I
prosecute.
okay.
Guys, I will
I can
say,
defense.
Jordan is keen for maybe a court next week.
Ooh.
Oh.
Bro, we could probably get
Ooh.
a
We
full
little
lob.
blizz.
We could get
We
like
get
a
a full lob
full.
Yeah, we
going
can get a
on.
full
lob.
lob for sure.
Yeah. I'll cook. I'll cook.
Okay.
All right.
This is hilarious. All
This
right,
is so good.
let's get into
Being
it.
the witness is fun because you kind of like don't talk much, but when you do, you have to make it count, which is fun. You know what I mean? It's like actually court.
100%.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's funny.
All right, chat.
Whoa!
Is
What's
this?
it-
Oh,
What's a good
Different courtroom?
Your
what's a
Honor.
good thing?
We're in an intergalactic.
I want to make. I think Sammy's
This
the
the inter-
defense. I want to make her have to defend something heinous, but like nothing super crazy, but like something fucked up. Yo, Mish with a 95, by the way. Do a hard one. Not washing your hands. Pick a pick from the disc. Let me see.
galactic courtroom. Where's the
This
back?
is really easy on the eyes.
Has been
Okay,
accused of
close.
not washing hands after a
Okay,
messy
fine.
one.
Fungus
Is
is on
funny.
trial.
Shutting up. Right?
I can't hear anyone. Is it just
Guys,
me?
imagine a full lob with this. Oh my god.
Oh my god, there's
Oh.
so many funny.
Right?
There's so many funny
Yeah,
picks.
it's pretty.
Oh, okay.
Cinema, guys. Cinema.
Bro, not the president being one of the witnesses. Sammy, the president is your witness.
Whoa.
Pretending to be dead in the pool
Great.
for attention.
Oh yeah.
Wait.
That's so funny. I know. I just saw it in the file. So funny, bro. The president.
Hold on.
The whole round.
I really want to be the I really want to be the person who writes on the notepad. The typewriter.
The journalist?
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Or wait, no, there's like a recorder too.
The recorder.
Yeah.
I want to see what the journalists can affect with the breaking
Same.
news stuff.
Yeah, I think they get the breaking news thing. So like maybe they maybe there's like prompts where you bring local
Probably.
news into it or something. I don't know.
It could change the outcome of someone's argument and stuff, which I think balances it a little bit.
Yeah. For sure, for sure.
Could be fun.
Bro, Chrispy, I can't believe how hard you cooked
Bro,
during
she's
that
gonna get.
prompt.
She's gonna,
Dude, I tried.
When
Oh
I
my
first,
God. I was
gonna
when it
send
first
it.
got revealed, were you shook?
Oh, I was absolutely taken aback. Not even shook. I was I looked at chat. I was like, oh.
Oh my god.
Wait, Chris, that's so mean, dude. That's so mean.
Hey.
Hey, man.
Sofa King is accused of cheating during
Order.
strip poker at a nursing home, killing a man. What the hell?
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, attorneys and prosecutors, witnesses, I bring you above the planet
Laugh it
Dagobah
up, Chris.
to Sofa King is accused of cheating during strip poker at a nursing home and killing a man, a horrendous crime. Now,
Mm.
Prosecutor Chris Mel, would you like to start with your opening statement?
So, as you all know, we like to goof, we like to have fun, we like to play games, especially when we drink. But sometimes some games can lead to party fouls, or in this case, a death. We had someone pass away. They were almost at their 100th birthday, and they died out of sheer embarrassment and high blood pressure during a game of strip poker that could have went so many different ways. But Sofa King over here wanted to really cause something drastic, and they didn't want to play by the rules. And now a father, a grandfather, and even a great-grandfather won't be seeing his centennial birthday. And it's honestly terrible. It's terrible stuff. So that's what I got to say about that.
Thank you so much, Prosecutor Chris Mel. Defense Attorney Hankster Girl, would you present your opening statement?
I would love to. So Sofa here has really been accused.
What's his last
of
name?
something horrible.
I'm sorry. Could you use his full
Does-
name when speaking about it?
I actually can't. It's against my morals and against the integrity of the court, which I would like to maintain, if that's okay with you, Your Honor.
Upheld, barely, but upheld.
Upheld barely.
Bailey's crazy.
It's crazy.
Okay.
Anyways. So Sofa right here is being accused of a heinous crime. Not only is Sofa being accused of killing a man, but also cheating at a strip poker game. And as we get into the evidence, Your Honor, you'll really just see that Sofa has high honor and morals, especially in the witnesses that we will call today. And that's all I gotta say about that. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Attorney Hankster Girl. All right, Prosecutor
Thank you.
Chris Mel, you are going to have the first opportunity to present evidence in this case.
Of course,
You have
yeah,
the
please.
floor.
So let's see here. There's so many things, but I think the biggest thing that we could really showcase here is the chipped mug that was found on the scene of the crime. So when Sofa King over here went to the nursing home to how they'll do the rounds and people will show up and make the old people smile and laugh and appreciate being alive for a little bit. They weirdly suggested strip poker, which was kind of a new they haven't played that in a couple years, 10, 20, 40, 80 years. And Sofa King here was like, let's play a game of strip poker, guys. It'll be fun. Got Edith, got Edna, got Stacy, all got Roger, all in a circle. I think there was 5 of them, maybe 6 even. And they just started going to town, playing poker, doing the strips, doing the things. And one, I think it was Dason. Dason had a glass of coffee with him, and as the clothes were coming off slowly, mind you, because it's we're getting up there. One of the socks went to get taken off by Dason, and that's when he had his little moment where he dropped his mug and it chipped, and that was the first sign of Sami realizing that he was a little frail. Not Sami, sorry, Sofa. Was a little frail and a little weak, and I think Sofa here wanted to take full advantage of that and really see what they could do to mess with him during strip poker.
Very good, Prosecutor Chris Mel. Would you like to present any counter evidence, Attorney Hankster Girl?
I would actually. I would like to provide a little bit of a rebuttal for that. So, something that I noticed that Prosecutor Chris over there mentioned was that all of the elders who were playing in the strip poker game were playing off of their own accord. They were not coerced into the game. They actually were quite excited about playing the game. So just wanted to present that to the court. Also, I just want to clarify with the prosecutor. Dason is the name of the man who was killed. Is that correct? Just so we
You
have
said
our facts
so
straight.
you're saying he was killed?
I mean, that's what Sofa is currently being accused of. So
Dason's correct.
I would like you to answer the question. Dason.
Dason's
I would like
correct.
to know that Dason's a really weird name. Anyways, so I would like to call
And he's dead,
forward
so-
my first witness.
Absolutely, we will call forward your first witness. Your Honor, which is me, calling to the stand right now, the president of the Dagobah system.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome on in, president of the Dega system. We're
Dagobah.
so happy to have you
Dagobah.
today.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Of course, of course. Thank you for being here. Now, you know Sofa personally, don't you,
Yes,
Mr.
yes,
President?
I do. Yes, I do. I know Sofa.
What can you say? What can you say about the overall demeanor and attitude of Sofa?
You know, Sofa's fun. He's a nice guy. He does love poker, but he doesn't have a cheating bone in his body. And you know, he likes to keep his eyes shut, wear headphones and a kitty cat mask. But apart from that, he's a good guy.
And we all have hobbies, don't we, Mr. President?
Yeah, that's true. I love pickleball.
Right, and you wouldn't ever cheat at pickleball if you enjoyed
Oh,
it,
don't
would
you dare say that. That's ridiculous. Order in the
Exactly.
court. Order in the court.
Exactly, Mr. President.
Sir,
My point
I am the
stands.
judge. You cannot call order.
Sorry about that. I got
Now,
excited.
I would like to present my first piece of evidence, and that's the sports medal that was won by Sofa as champion of strip poker in this side of the galactic. Now, would somebody who has won a prestigious award like so risk risk cheating at a minor nursing home game? Would they? I don't think that Sofa would. I don't think that they would. It doesn't make sense, Your Honor. 2 + 2 is not adding up, if you know what I mean. And I would like to throw it over to the prosecutor.
Prosecution, would you like to present some counter? Oops.
Absolutely, and thank you once again, Attorney Hankster Girl. I do have some evidence that I'd like to show. So you're saying that your client over there has a prestigious sports medal for strip poker, is that correct?
Exactly. On
Perfect.
this side of the intergalactic.
And it has and what's the serial number on the bottom of it? In the back, it says like XY24 or something like that?
Objection? Relevance?
Relevance, yes.
Your Honor?
Please answer the question.
I'm waiting for Your Honor to answer. That's
Sorry,
exactly
I'll
what
be
I
the
thought.
judge.
Sorry, the judge here was
just say objection, please.
just got a objection.
No, so Judge, so
Perfect,
I was
thank you so
asking
much.
if
Okay, continue on.
if the
objection has already been-
prestigious sports medal has a serial number on the bottom, XY243.
Is there
Now,
relevance
this
to
is
this?
There is relevance.
The relevance. Could you prevent the relevance before the answer?
Of
Or, like,
course.
before the
So
defense
I would like
answer?
to show you that this dark web purchase has a URL where you could buy incredibly made prestigious sports medals with the same exact serial number that is on the sports medal that we're looking at right here. So guess what? It looks
Relevance
like
approved.
it
It's
looks
the
like
same.
Sofa King in front of us right here is buying counterfeit but very well made sports medals to, I don't know, Clout Farm or something.
Clout Farm. Now, could you describe that to the court for everybody who doesn't know what Clout Farm
Sure,
means?
even though it's 5036 and everyone knows what Clout Farm is, there's actually a planet named after it now. Sure. So clout farming is when you want to have aura, when you want to kind of brag about what you're doing, what you, like how you are in society, how you're perceived. So having a sports medal like that would make you look really cool in front of a ton of people, especially old people who are on their way out.
Prosecutor, for the jury, would you say it is the opposite of being the mayor of Ohio?
Yes, being the mayor of Ohio is Rizless, while having Clout Farm aura is Rizzing.
Thank you so much for that. We appreciate the jury. I
Of
hope
course.
that was clear to you. Now, defense, I would ask that you would you like your witness to take a seat, or do you have any more further need of them?
I would actually like to keep my witness up, because there's some relevance here. So the prosecutor is accusing Sofa right here of purchasing let me check my notes, a black market medal. So I would like to say, why would Sofa be friends with the president of the Galactic if they were buying counterfeit medals? This is actually how the president and Sofa met, was through the strip poker championship on this side of the galactic. And I would like
Collusion,
the
Your
president to go
Honor.
ahead and tell the story on how they met
Denied.
through this tournament, proving that the medal would be real.
Yes. Well, like I said, Sofa, let me check my notes. King is a good guy, and he has won other medals in the past. He is incredibly good at what he does, whether it be strip or not. Now, I have seen a tournament before. I have seen how legit it is. He has aura, and he is a good guy. I don't think he would ever honestly cheat. There's no point to cheat. He is one of the best in the galactic, if not the best of all time, Your Honor.
Exactly.
Thank you so much for that, President.
And so
I appreciate it, and thank you for
I
being
think
here, taking your
that
time.
Amen.
annihilates
Hallelujah.
that piece of evidence right there. I can dismiss the witness, but I would like to present my next piece of evidence.
Well, Your
if
Honor,
that's
could I
all
maybe
right.
get a witness on the stand since we just, it's been a lot of them
Absolutely,
talking?
prosecutor.
Well, it's my turn,
Let the
prosecutor.
defense attorney
It's my turn.
present their next piece of evidence, and then you may do that.
Since you
Okay.
presented 2 and I've only presented 1. That's how due process
Well, you
works.
presented
All
a
right.
person, which is also evidence, Your Honor.
Order.
All
You will
right,
get your
I
turn
would like
with your
to
witness.
show. I would like to provide the subway ticket that Sofa used to get to the national strip poker tournament in which they won first place and got the medal. I have evidence right here that they went to the tournament. I have evidence from the president that they've been seen at that tournament and others. So why would the medal be fake if I have tons of evidence proving that they were at the tournament? And not only were they at the tournament, but they also won the tournament. And we could toss it over to the prosecutor now.
Sir, there's no such thing as this kind of event. This is all made up for hoots and hollers. There's no proof that this
You're
actually
calling the
exists.
president a liar, prosecutor?
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
am.
God.
There's no proof that this event exists, and I'd also like to call my witness to the stand also. If that's okay.
You may proceed, prosecutor.
Okay, so this is director Flint Bunt, and he is actually making a movie on someone who actually recently passed away. Flint, how's it going?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's alright. Things been better, but you gotta keep it going. You know, Sam.
Exactly. So Flint is working on a movie called Old Money, and it's a documentary about the recently deceased Dason. And I actually have right here his bank account statements, tons of money, and who got a big lump sum sent to their account? None other than Sofa King. This was premeditated, sir. This was a bunch of cheating and scandals, and they went to that nursing home with the goddamn nerve to see a few, things here and there, but they really had an ulterior motive. They wanted to see Dason dead to get an insurance claim on his behalf. And Carla, by Carla I mean Flint Bunt, you are a director who's been documenting Dason's
Of course.
last 60 years
no.
for old money.
Can you repeat the question? I got distracted by the Carla statement.
Oh, sorry. You look like my friend. So Flint Bunt. So you've been working with Dason and his family for, a few years now on this documentary called Old Money. Can you just tell us a little bit
sure.
about your project?
Yeah, my project is about families with old money, having too much money they know what to deal with, cheating, and ruining lives of people. The rich kill the rich, yeah, all that kind of stuff.
And would you say Dason was a charitable man?
Yeah, he was alright. Like he tried his best, but he also, he dropped the fruit, if you know what I'm saying.
Okay. I don't.
Sorry, Your Honor, I don't know. I don't
Excuse
know
me.
what they're saying.
And does he have any family remaining?
Order. Hold on. Could you clarify, witness, what you mean for us? Right
Yeah,
quick?
like
Your Honor.
like when you go into a vending machine and you want to get a Coke, but then like a Fanta comes out.
Proceed.
He goes
So does
off the
Dason-
rails is what I'm trying
does
to say.
Dason
He
have-
goes off the rails.
Does Dason
Okay,
have
fair
any remaining family members?
I think so, yeah.
Do you know for sure? I would have assumed you've done your research as a director for the last 5 years in this project.
Well, I think his partner's still alive, yeah.
And so why would his partner not get this large sum of money that was sent to Sofa King?
Well, that's a good point. Yeah, you make a good point. You're good. Your job, that's really good.
Thanks, and I think you're fine at
Yeah.
yours.
Yeah, I could be better. I dropped the
Relevance,
fruit
Your
again.
Honor.
Sorry,
Relevance.
Drop the fruit.
sustained.
I dropped the fruit.
But I do
Well, the prosecutor sustained on their own argument, so there you go.
overruled.
I would like to overrule
too
it
late.
as well because it's a beautiful day outside.
All right, order. Get
Thank
to your
you.
point, prosecutor.
So my point is, Sofa King went to this nursing home, which is, by the way, on a planet where only people who are 60 and up are allowed to live, and Sofa King is 46. So right then and there, that's also illegal. But anyway, I proceed. So he goes to this nursing home with the idea, with the excitement of saying, "Hey, we're playing strip poker," gets a man killed from sheer embarrassment, and then somehow wires a lump sum of money to his account without anyone thinking that he would ever get caught.
Thank you, prosecutor. I'm going to dismiss the witness, and I'm going to turn. Actually, would you like to cross-examine the witness, defense attorney Hangster Girl?
I actually wouldn't like to cross-examine the witness.
Oh,
I would like
Fair
to
enough.
instead. I would like to instead, maybe later, but I would like to
Fair
instead bring up some points that the prosecutor brought up. So they claimed that Sofa had obtained a large amount of money. Potentially, what they're accusing is an insurance claim from Dason. Now, how would Sofa get their hands on an insurance claim from a man that they are not related to whatsoever? It's simply not adding up, Your Honor. What I don't understand what this insurance claim could be about. Sofa also does very well for himself since, again, champion of strip poker, makes their own
Relevance.
money. So why would they need relevance right here? Why would
Denied
they
prosecution.
need an old man's money if they have their own? And especially one from what the prosecutor said themselves was an insurance claim. How would you get an insurance claim if there is no previous relation? Now, I'm going to provide my next piece of evidence right here. And that is going to be a midnight shriek that had happened in the nursing home that was reported previous to Sofa ever being in the room, going ahead and offering strip poker. Now, some members of the nursing home have stated that they heard a midnight shriek the night before coming from Dason's room. Now, we know Dason was very old. We know that Dason was dealing with medical issues, and there is this alleged midnight shriek coming from their room before Sofa had ever even touched down on the planet. So, was Sofa dealing with medical issues previous to the strip poker game, unknown to anybody else? That's what we would like to say. We can toss it back to the prosecutor.
So, thank you, attorney Hangster Girl. So, yes,
course.
we did know that our guy, Dason, was frail. He was sick. He was old. He was old as fuck, if I could say that. I'm sorry, Judge. And he didn't. And so here's the thing. His partner did actually pass. I wanted to see if the movie director caught on or not. But what I do think is happening here is Sofa King knew and took advantage of his frail, lonely spirit and got him to sign up and tricked him into becoming a beneficiary. And that's where all this lump sum of money came, and knew he had to get Dyson out of the way as fast as possible. So they played strip poker. He got way too excited, had a heart attack, dropped his coffee, and then died on the spot. And I would like to show you this right here. This is another piece of evidence that I'd like to show you. This is actually the rental car receipt and a video as well of Dason and Sofa King driving to Hawaii, the planet of Hawaii, in a rental car
Objection,
spaceship.
Your Honor?
No,
Oh.
this is them hanging out and canoodling a week before the
Why
strip poker
objection?
game, and this is where.
Because where's the planet of Hawaii? We've never.
Look at a map. I don't
we've never
know.
heard of this before.
Look at a map. What do you mean you never heard of it? And I never heard
Why-
of the strip poker championships. We're all saying stuff. Anyway, so they went on a beautiful
Denied.
trip, and this is when Sofa King thought it'd be a great time to lure Dason in, learn about him, get to know him, find his faults, find his truths, and that's when Sofa King realized, I'm gonna go to the nursing home and do the deed and take all their money.
Very good, you prosecutor. Would you like to present counter evidence to that point, or would you like to present new evidence, defense attorney Hangster Girl?
I would like to provide some new evidence right here, and that is that there was a massive black cloud over the nursing home planet that Dason lived previous to Sofa ever going there, which once again, I would just like to say that both the prosecutor and I agree that Dason was frail at the time. Was quite frail. So there was a massive storm cloud that was over the planet previous, which could have increased their blood pressure previous to strip poker. Meaning that the game of strip poker and also the intent of Sofa to allegedly murder through a game of strip poker, which is perhaps the weirdest way to kill anybody ever, may I add, is just circumstantial and has no concrete evidence behind it whatsoever.
It's funny you should say that.
I'd like to toss it back to the prosecutor.
You know what? It's very
There we go.
funny that Attorney Hankster Girls could say that there's no concrete evidence whatsoever when I actually have the nuke right here. Look at this.
He's got a nuke! Get down! Get down!
Run,
Get down!
Oh, guys, no, it's an expression.
Move!
Oh, okay.
Oh, you
This right here is a.
Panic in the courtroom.
This right here, guess what this is? A heart-shaped bar of soap. And what did Dason do for 50 years of his life? He was a soap maker. This was his last bar of soap he made, and look what's carved in the middle of it. Sofa King plus Dason forever. Now,
Yes.
I don't know if that's damning or not, but let me tell you, pretty wild that you would take someone to Hawaii, the planet of Hawaii, give them a heart bar of soap, and then kill them and arouse them in a game of strip poker and take all their money. I don't think it's great.
Those are some bold accusations from the prosecutor.
Prosecutor Chris Mel, presenting your final piece of evidence. We're going to swing it over to the defense attorney. You have one more piece of evidence to present to the court, and then if you want to bring up witnesses again, you may do so, and then we'll go with the closing arguments. The floor is yours, Hankster Girl.
Thank you so much. So we've heard from the prosecutor that there was a bank account full of money, which we've already explained. Obviously, Sofa had their own money. An alleged rental car shared between the two of them, which is very interesting. And then a bar of soap with their names carved into it. Now, I would like to present something that could shake the court right now.
It's an earthquake!
And that is...
Oh, sorry, that was just me.
Oh, okay.
We're not on Earth, prosecutor.
Sorry, you didn't know Hawaii was a planet.
That's okay. We all have faults. At least I don't
Order,
admit them.
order, relevance.
So I would like to present footage from the elevator that Sofa and also Dayton had gotten stuck in previous to the strip poker game. Now we do have both audio and visual footage, and here we see Dayton
Who's Dayton, Your Honor?
know that the main guy.
His name is Dason. Put some
Dason.
respect on the
Dason.
dead.
Defense
Oh,
attorney.
Dason, sure. Regardless, I think that this will show that Dason is not worth remembering, really, because in this footage of the elevator that we have visual and audio of, Dason is admitting to a one-sided obsession of Sofa that Sofa has never ever reciprocated, which you can hear in the audio log. Sofa was quite shook up by this admission. Dason had gone ahead and admitted that they had been obsessed with Sofa ever since they had watched the Strip Poker National Championship, and was obsessed with them, really kind of stalked them, bought that rental car to the planet of Hawaii just to impress Sofa when Sofa didn't even know who Dayton was.
So now the planet of
so
Hawaii does exist.
I think
Interesting.
I think this proves that Dayton was maybe kind of a weirdo and died of his own accord.
It's Dason.
From obsession with Sofa. I'd like to rest my case.
Can I talk to my witness real quick?
I think we're done.
You absolutely can.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, you're still allowed to.
I'd like to talk to my witness, please. So, after hearing that fun bint, one thing that's pretty interesting, and I'm curious how you feel. You filmed a few scenes for a movie about if Dason was perhaps an obsessed fan, but this was all speculative and not based in reality, but more for cinema and for a movie, correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
So this footage right here was fiction?
Well, I mean, it's really it could have been. It could have been for the movie.
It could have been
real
is
life.
not substantial evidence.
Did
Well,
you
I just
not
had really
film
bad
and write
eyesight,
this with the
I'm sorry.
crew, this footage that is being presented as real?
Well, yeah,
Nope, it's real life footage.
Well, I did help record it.
And who wrote the script for
Objection.
this scene?
It was from the city's feeds. Objection.
That didn't say that right there. It said it was from you said it was
Denied
footage. It's footage from the movie.
Nope. Speculation on their part.
Attorney Hankster Girl, prosecutor Chrismel is currently.
Thank you,
cross-examining the witness.
Judge. Thank you, Your
If you
Honor.
would like your own time to cross into the witness, you may get it at the end.
Sure, Your Honor.
So as I was saying,
As
they
you
were
also have
they
time
were
to do
rehearsing a scene, and maybe the footage caught by the city got wind of something, but it was all fictional. It was for a story to add to the documentary, to add some pizzazz to it, and that's all I can say about that. It wasn't true. Our recently departed Dason, by the way, not Dayton, like the place in Ohio, was tragically killed in a game of strip poker by Sofa King right here, and I feel like he was tricked to become the beneficiary because he was frail and not mentally well.
Oh.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
So
Defense
I would
attorney
like to
Hankster Girl.
actually talk to that witness. I would like to
Okay, we'll bring
cross-examine
him
the
back up.
witness. All right,
Sure,
hi,
go ahead.
movie director.
Hello,
I would
gorgeous.
like to ask a question. So the prosecutor said that somehow this city footage of audio and visual was fictional. So how would you perhaps have two people who are not actors, who are real life people, speak off of a script? Or how would you fabricate this, as the prosecutor has told that you have?
Well, the thing that I'm confused is a scene in the film that's very similar to the real life footage. So I
Right.
have time. I dropped the fruit quite a bit. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's too similar. It's too similar, and it happened in real life. And
Right,
It happened in
so-
the movie.
Right, exactly. So would you say that you based the movie scene off of the real life footage?
Like, yeah, sure. I just think there's so much magic in real life, and I saw that footage. And
Leading the witness.
Exactly.
That's going in the
No,
movie.
so one last statement that I would like to say is clearly the footage that I have is real, and they based a scene off of the movie that the prosecutor got confused of. Maybe they don't know what an actor is, and they thought that the movie scene was real. But we got two separate things going on right here.
How do they have
I
time to
rest my
film both
case.
of these things? They just met, apparently, according to Hankster Girl a week ago, when in reality they've been dating and canoodling for
Oh.
years.
They were not
Well-
dating. They were not dating. It was a one-sided affair, prosecutor.
Order. That will be up for the jury to
Disagreed.
decide. That will be up for the jury to decide. Now,
Wait, closing
thank you so much,
statements?
movie director.
No
Closing
worries.
statements. Would you like to bring your witness up to the stand one more time, defense attorney Hankster Girl?
No, I'm okay. The president gave us what we needed them to get.
Yeah, I did.
Fair
yep.
enough. Fair enough. Now, going in turn, Prosecutor Chrismel, would you please state your final statement in closing statement?
Of course.
To the jury and the court.
Gentlemen, gentle ladies, gentle thems, aliens of the jury, and of the planet Dagobah, and the system Dagobah as well. This
Dagobah.
is not only Dagobah, of course. This is not only a tale of loss and sadness, but of just betrayal and indecency in multiple regards. A game of strip poker is meant to be fun, kind of silly, a little exciting, perhaps, a little bit of curiosity. And it ended in the loss of human life. Someone who really just wanted to spend the remaining years happy, making tons of soap, raising kids, having a lovely wife. And he was taken advantage of by Sofa King in front of us here. He knew of his health ailments. He knew of his problems, of his declining, mental state, and he took advantage of it. And he really wanted to see him fail, and he did. And he passed away. Not before Sofa King here took a bunch of his money, sent it wired to his account, and is ultimately just trying to live life scot-free after an old man has since ceased to be. So, I don't know about you guys, but I do know that Dason liked his soap, and this trial right here reeks. It's dirty. And I would love to have a clean ending. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Prosecutor Chris Mel. Now, Defense Attorney Hankster Girl, would you please provide your final statement and your closing statement?
Thank you so much, Your Honor. Thank you so much. Man, what a day. Court, Your Honor, everybody here, welcome on in. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, my baby.
I would just like to say, Sofa, friend of the president of the Galactic, also world strip poker champion, has been accused of a heinous crime here. Killing somebody through a strip poker. Wait, what? Yeah, hush. What? Was killed, allegedly killed a man through a game of strip poker, when we know that Dason was a little bit of a creep, obsessed with Sofa through real life footage, which the prosecution thought was the same as a movie scene. Also, this old man just, there were so many circumstances around a potential thing, like the midnight shriek, the massive black storm cloud, all of this evidence that we have gathered just to show that Dason maybe wasn't the man that everybody thought he was. Thank you very much for listening. We hope Sofa and us have convinced you today. Thank you very much.
Prosecution, defense, thank you so much for presenting your case. Now, the hardest part of this job is, of course, making the determination. So I won't.
I think it cuts off when you make a poll.
Wait, it doesn't actually mute you when you make the
I think
poll? That's
so.
so funny.
I think so.
Oh, it mutes you when you make the poll? That's so
Yeah,
funny.
it
I
It
don't
does,
know.
apparently.
What
It
did
does.
it cut you
I
off?
never knew that either.
I think you're
That's
like,
so
okay,
funny.
and then we gotta.
Oh, damn, all right. Jury, state your
Guys,
votes.
vote.
I would like to also mention that one of the notes I made was Dason is a weird name.
And then you said Dayton the rest of the time.
Yeah, I said date the
I
rest
said
of
it
the time.
once.
Twice. Who
Said
cares
it
though?
once.
Who's
Girl
counting?
really wants to go to Ohio.
Twice.
I wish
Bro
I showed you the
Hawaii
notes at the
planet.
end.
Bro, it is.
Hawaii
Bro
planet
said
is great.
there's a strip poker championship.
Bro accused me of killing a man through strip poker.
Bro, some of these
Bro
arguments
accused
were
Chrissy
so
of killing the
good.
Pope.
Yeah. Oh,
JD Krantz,
JD
bro. Come
Krantz.
on.
Daddy's
course.
favorite is guilty. He's guilty.
Daddy's favorite.
He's guilty.
Carla, when you
Wow.
said it earlier in that court that like he had his bacon out or something, I actually was losing my mind.
Oh, amazing. It was true. It's all out. It's crispy.
There was
Anyway, sorry.
generational AI at play today. Oh,
Ah, not generational.
Great.
Revelance.
Revelance. It gives me no pleasure to accuse or to hand down this verdict. I'm surprised by this. The jury has come to terms, and Sofa King, you are guilty of killing a man in a nursing home.
Oh,
Yeah.
Biased
Oh
jury.
my
Let's
God.
go,
Biased
Jay.
jury.
Guilty as
Let's
charged.
go.
Great.
Not punchable face, Carla.
Yeah, it's true.
Confirm this.
It's not
trial.
true. Come on.
All right.
Not the
That's funny.
mistrial.
GG's. I know, not the mistrial,
GGs.
bro.
Bro, this is actually with
that's really funny.
with the
This
right amount of
is
people, this could
good.
be really good because you could submit your own pieces of evidence
Yeah.
too.
Well, and remember, we can change the evidence cards.
Yep.
We can make them whatever we want. So that would be
Yeah.
really fun
like
too.
a neat dude beanie
So-
or like a empty diet Coke or like the
Yeah.
Samly
Wait,
bus
you're
or Australia.
telling me
Wow.
Next week I'll make a lob and we'll do a full custom court.
Yeah.
Oh my
Cinema.
God.
Cinema.
Dude, this was so funny.
This was good.
What
All right, West Ham, boot it up.
we thinking West Hunt or code names? I feel like we only got one game left, right? Or not really?
We got time for one game
Oh,
left. So what do
dang.
we
It's got to
wanna
be
do?
code names.
I know, Chris. It
Because
Uh,
this went longer than I expected it to in a good way.
Yeah,
same.
no,
I could keep
100%.
playing
Definitely did.
TBH, but like I totally get it too. Like we gotta
Yeah.
move
I
on to
agree.
other things. Like I had so much fun doing.
Sammy,
this.
you're
This was good.
in another life. You're a lawyer.
No,
Dude,
for sure.
100%, Sammy, you're a
Bro,
lawyer in another
suit
life.
me up, bro. Suit me up.
Like I don't think Sammy tripped up once.
No, I was tripping. I
Yeah.
was
Her
Sorry,
tripping.
final
let me
her
see
final
the
statement was
accents.
a little.
Oh, you're
trippy.
good. You're good.
Nah, come on.
I was like, where'd you go?
I
We'll have to do that again.
Uh,